bound, and we're traveling across America.
Again.
Another road trip encounter unfolds as we travel across America. Katie behind the wheel.
I'm so excited. Neither of us could sleep last night. We were so excited.
I didn't sleep at all. Let me show you how beautiful of a place we're in right now. North Florida. Interstate 75 in North Florida. It's kind of a pretty little area. Wow, there's a lot of shaking. You gotta speed up or something.
I'm on a decline, so it's going to shake a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know why this car shakes so much. But we're heading north, guys. Heading north across Florida. We're north of Tampa, almost to Ocala. And we are heading on another massive road trip. No traffic yet. There's a traffic jam up ahead, though. Feels good to be back on the road. I feel like that Hank Williams song, you know? Back on the road, baby. There's a lot of traffic. There's a traffic jam up ahead. We can already tell by the map. I wonder if does it look shaky? Let me look at the phone real quick. But yeah, there's no traffic yet. But according to Google Maps, there's a traffic jam ahead. We'll see what that looks like. I'm excited to finally be back on the road, man. It's been a while since we get on the road. What up, Katie?
Bye.
Driving for day one. Yeah, Katie's got to drive right now. Too bad. Might be that bad. I don't know.
Maybe it's just...
that bad. I don't know.
Maybe it's just...
What up, y'all?
Yeah.
Going to Los Angeles? Quite possibly. We could be heading to Los Angeles.
I don't know.
One just never know. I'm going to keep you guys in the loop now. Who knows? Are you guys stopping? No idea. That's the beauty about our YouTube channel. You just never know where we're going to end up. We could end up in Los Angeles. Who knows?
I could end up in Kentucky.
Who knows?
Or Michigan. Or Maine.
I don't know. Wow, this is shaking a lot. Love you guys. Texas, we got everybody coming in from
at
Texas.
a shaky speed. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get down to the right speed. I just gotta get fast trucks and stuff like that.
Go to Utah. Is there any snow on the ground in Utah? Because we're in a car.
I've been wanting to go to Utah.
Why does this car shake so much, man? The camera's like all over the place, bro. Utah hoods. Are there really hoods in Utah?
There's hoods everywhere.
I'm gonna guess there has to be hoods in Utah.
I would guess so. Like
California,
City.
it's possible. I'm not gonna say we're going to California because one just never know. Dude, this car sucks so bad. It shakes every freaking... I really regret getting this car. I'm at the point where I might just stop by a dealership on the way up there and hop into something else.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's too early into the lease term to change it. What up, Texas in the house?
Is it better now?
Yeah, Saudi Arabia. It's bad. Stop in Indiana. I don't think we're heading north on this trip. Dude, it's bad. Like, it's shaking like literally. If you're watching the video from it, you can literally... It's bad. This car sucks, man. I wonder if the other camera mount will be better. Maybe the other camera mount's better than that. It's shaking a lot.
Could you put them both on that thing? And use 2 camera mounts? And make it a little bit more sturdy?
Drive, keep your eyes on the road, man.
It is.
I can't believe how bad this thing shakes, man. We gotta charge the GoPro we're gonna use it.
Okay.
I got this camera mount right here. I don't know if this one shakes or not. I've been waiting for you guys to go out of state for a long time. I know, me too, bro.
I know. With that
Seriously.
hurricane, we had to cover it.
The hurricane messed everything up. We had to stay around longer because of the hurricane. I think it's really the hurricane that made us have to stay longer than we wanted. I'm gonna try this other mount and see if it's better. This mount is the one that's... I haven't used this mount in a while. It might be better. We'll find out. Let me see if this mount doesn't shake as much. Keep your head... Don't look at me. Look at the road. This mount might be better. Let's just try the other mount real quick. Because this mount's like not working at all. It's like shaking so much. Try this mount. Let's see if it works. Hold on, I'm trying to get you guys to get a good view here. Let me see if this is any better. Somewhat better. Can you tighten it up? Let's see if we can tighten it up and then stop shaking. Oh, this one's even worse. This car sucks, man. It's not so much the mount, it's just the car sucks. The Toyota shakes, man. The Toyota, tu estás brincando como un chivo, bro. These Toyotas suck, bro. What speed are you going, 74?
Yeah.
It's just like the car sucks, man. It just wobbles. We need a car that like has like a better suspension. It's literally messing up our videos.
Yeah.
Like literally, like I wouldn't watch a video that shook this much. This mount's actually worse than the other one. This mount. I hate this crap, bro. Like, we're losing people too. It's unbelievable. But yeah, I'm excited to be back on the road, man. And I do think we're gonna make it to California this time. Money is not an objective on this trip. We're finally to the point where money doesn't matter. It's kind of scary, actually. Let me guess. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. This has been like this. This live stream has been difficult. I timed out somebody. How did I do that? I timed you out. Sunny Delight got timed out by accident.
Who?
I accidentally timed somebody out.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Sunny Delight. I kind of went on an attack. Okay, sorry. Okay, if you just clicked on it, it deletes it. Sunny Delight, I accidentally timed you out for no reason. It wasn't on purpose. We got Dallas, Texas in the house. They want us to go to Dallas, the Utah Hoods. Road to 500, go to California. Stop in Indiana. I've been waiting for you guys to go. I stuffed a roll of toilet paper under my camera mount. It absorbs the bumps perfectly. Oh, that makes sense. But the problem is, oh yeah, remember we used to put socks on top of the camera mount? That's a great suggestion, man. I appreciate it, Jake Snakes. Yeah, we're gonna have to do something. I don't have a roll. I have a roll of paper in the trunk, but what I used to do before is that I would grab paper, and I'll make like a paper ball, like tissue paper, and I'll make a ball out of it, and I would jam that on top, and it would stop it from shaking. But it would work on this camera, on this type of camera mount. It would help on this type right here. On this type of camera mount, it would work, but on the one that I got on now, it wouldn't. I have another camera mount. I got no idea where it went. I washed the car earlier. I guess I put it somewhere out and misplaced it. But whatever. We're heading north now. Passing Ocala soon. It is what it is. I know it's the car shaking, though. I hate that. Like, if we had a better car, it wouldn't shake. This car's a piece of crap. Literally, this car is getting in the way of us making good videos. I think we're going to stop in Louisiana for a little bit. Louisiana is one of the best states on our channel. I mean, Louisiana just does amazing. We get so many views in Louisiana. Louisiana is definitely worth stopping. I think our first major stop will be Louisiana because Louisiana has been so good to us. I can't even think of one Louisiana video that has not made us money. Louisiana is good for our channel. We're going to try to make it to New Orleans tonight. I don't know if we're going to make it or not, but we're going to try. It'd be great if we can make it to New Orleans. Go to Arizona. Yeah, we'll have to stop by Arizona for sure. Arizona's along the way. I want to hear your opinion on Arizona. I'm excited. I've never been to Arizona. I'm really, really excited to see what Arizona's about. That's one place I'm super excited to see for myself. The furthest west we've been is New Mexico. So I'm excited about that. You guys been doing diet? Badly. We've been exercising but not dieting. Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
What are you doing? Stupid trucker. State medio hacer. Okay, there's always state troopers around here. You can't go that fast.
Jose, I gotta pass them.
I know you gotta pass them, but, you know, crap. There's always state troopers out here.
Yes.
This area is infested with state troopers. I say it like it's a bad thing. It's infested. These curbs are so dangerous. Califas. Yeah, I think we're going to California.
We'll see.
Looks like California is in our plans. If you plan to go to California, I suggest the Roosevelt Hotel. It's something to plan for, but well worth it. Is it expensive? I hear the drive from San Francisco to Eureka is really nice. I didn't sleep at all last night. I was so excited. It's been so long since we get on the road that I literally couldn't sleep last night.
I like being on the road.
I think we're going to California. We're not sure yet, but I think first we're gonna go to Louisiana. Gas is $5 a gallon in California. They're saying. Walk around Skid Row. Maybe I could put on a sweater and then walk around Skid Row. Go to PHC Highway. What is that? Let me look it up. PHC Highway. Pacific Coastal Highway. Is that what you mean? Yeah, we definitely want to drive along the coast. I want to see Santa Monica. San Jose. There's a lot of big cities. We should probably do all the major cities.
Jose goes to Santa Jose.
They sure like city named after saints over there. We'll see real quick.
Oh, that's gonna be nice.
Yeah, nice. Panama City Highway. Pacific Coastal Highway. Yeah, Southern California. I hope we can make it out there, man. Skid Row full of bums. Yeah, I've heard Skid Row's pretty bad. Walking Skid Row will get a lot of views. I think I'll do it. I'll walk Skid Row. Put on some trashy looking clothes. Maybe I could put the camera inside of my sweater. I think what I want to do is put the camera inside of my sweater and then walk around with my hands inside the sweater with the hoodie over my head, and then inside the sweater I'll put like the camera inside the sweater and maybe cut a hole in the sweater, and then the camera can be inside the hoodie. Like, I'll figure a way to record. I have to hide the camera. There's no way I'm going to walk around with the camera. Although I do have that throwaway phone, but it's more about getting attacked than anything. I'll try walking Skid Row. We'll see.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, they say that the gangs are really bad over there. Like, people are like mean mugging you and stuff and trying to tell you can't be in their hood. Can you guys go to Compton? Yeah, I'm going to go to Compton for sure. The bums are really only in downtown LA, only in Skid Row dangerous, bro. I get it. No, we're not gonna go to Lake Tahoe. We're not doing anything touristy on this trip. We're gonna see all the big cities, hopefully.
And I'm gonna get my goal in life to put my toes in the Pacific Ocean.
Yeah. We're not doing anything, nothing touristy. We're gonna go to Compton, LA, Skid Row. There's no Lake Tahoe or Joshua Trees or none of that crap. We're gonna go to the hood, dog. This isn't a vacation, we're working. Okay, the beaches are better in Orange County, they said.
Okay.
Yeah, what's the best beach to go in LA? Long Beach? Orange County? Drive by the Sophie Stadium, Inglewood. Randy's Donuts. Stop and eat in Baton Rouge. Baton Rouge always does good for us. Hopefully we can stop in Baton Rouge. Baton Rouge is the hottest city on the channel. I've never done a video in Baton Rouge that hasn't made me at least $300 or $400.
I've never had a bad meal in Baton Rouge.
Dude, Baton Rouge is absolutely the #1 city. Oh, be careful, be careful, be careful, be careful. Get on the other lane. Get on the other lane. Be careful, be careful. Slow down, slow down. Baton Rouge has never failed us. Never. I think I've never made a video in Baton Rouge that hasn't made me at least $200 or $300. Baton Rouge is a hit every single time. Every single time. So the problem with meeting people, guys, can I be honest? And I'll just be honest. about 80% or 60% of the people we've met through YouTube are completely weird people. The type of people you wouldn't want to meet in real life. And I just can't, I can't do it. And it's not your fault if you're cool. We got Germany in the house. Deutschland. We should buy a Mercedes-Benz. This Toyota's a piece of carb. I'm so sick of this Toyota, bro. I'm dying to get inside a Mercedes-Benz. Yeah. Traffic jam outside of Ocala, Florida right now. South of Ocala, big traffic jam. Heading into the villages by the Florida Turnpike entrance. Yeah. I was saying, go to Roscoe's Chicken, waffles in South Central. It's delicious. So I've heard which Roscoe's is the safest one to go to. Didn't somebody just get whacked outside of a Roscoe's that was famous? You drive the Mercedes-Benz Arena in Atlanta. I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen it. It's big. It's beautiful. Amazing. The road gets blocked every day at this time. Okay, so there's always a traffic jam here. You're in Ocala. Get some Big Lee's barbecue. No, we're not hungry. We just had Starbucks. Safe travels and have fun. Thank you. My wife is Cuban chef. I get you. Not the South Central one. So, well, I mean, like, no jokes or anything, but I mean, didn't the rapper PNB Rock, is that his name, got killed in a Roscoe's like recently? I don't know if that's its name or not, because I'm not familiar with the artist. Don't go to Roscoe's. Isn't it like really ghetto? Yeah, I hear like it's like, I'm not sure. Like, here's what Starbucks should sponsor you guys. Traffic bound in Florida since hurricane. Oh, it's been a nightmare. This is not related to the hurricane. This is a whole different area.
Something else.
We love you, Jose and Katie. Thank you, Katie.
Thank you.
I don't know, because like everybody's like, oh, Los Angeles is dangerous. But what I don't get, if they're so dangerous, why isn't their murder rate as high as the places we go to? Like Baton Rouge, their murder rate is insanely high. So you know stuff goes down in Baton Rouge. Like the Baton Rouge murder rate is like 4 to 5 times higher than Los Angeles. So how can Los Angeles be more dangerous if the murder rates over here are way higher? I just think Los Angeles. Well, I mean, I'll see it. I'm not going to say anything. We'll go there and we'll see it for firsthand. But at the end of the day, the murder rates are way higher in the South. Go to Dallas again. Dallas does good in the long. Like Dallas videos, they don't do good right off the bat. Like they do good in the long haul.
We'll see.
Because everybody always says there's gangs in California and it's dangerous. But when you look at their murder rate, they're not whacking as many people as in the South. If you don't behave wrong, it's not dangerous anywhere. Some places are dangerous no matter how you behave. All I'm saying is like everybody's like, oh, Los Angeles is really bad. Los Angeles is bad. Yeah, we'll go through Houston for sure. We have to go through Houston. That's another city I love going to. Like Baton Rouge, at first I didn't like it, but it started to grow on me because, dude, the videos do so well. How could you not love it? You know what I mean?
It's like Jackson, Mississippi. You know it's bad, but you know it always
the videos are always a hit. Like Baton Rouge just started to grow on me simply because the videos do so well. Like, how do you not fall in love with a place that every time you go there you make hundreds of dollars? Just stay in the touristy areas. Don't go through the hoods at night. Oh, I'm not gonna go through the hoods at night. No way. I love YouTubers that are traveling. Thank you, Donovan. I walk alone in New York City, Harlem, Brooklyn, 2 a.m. in the dark alone. Well, the problem about Harlem is that Harlem is pretty much gentrified. Karsten, I don't think Harlem is bad. Where you really got to watch out in New York is like Washington Heights. It's really bad. West New York seemed pretty bad on the New Jersey side, Newark. I think Harlem is not bad anymore. Harlem, it's gentrified so much that it's not a bad area. I mean, doesn't like Obama have a house there? I think Obama's got a house.
He probably does.
Yeah, I know he's got a place in Washington, D.C. in Martha's Vineyard.
But in Chicago.
In Chicago, probably. He's got a house in Martha's Vineyard, one in D.C. I think he had a house in, or is it Bill Clinton's the one that's got a house in Harlem? I think it's Bill Clinton that has a house in Harlem. It's gentrified a lot. Come through Central, a suburb of Baton Rouge. Central. Is it a nice area? The thing is, like, about Baton Rouge, I'm gonna go straight to the hood. If I'm doing a Baton Rouge video, I don't want to do suburbs. Although I did a video in a suburb called Denham Springs and it did really well. I don't know if I'm gonna make it to Baton Rouge on this trip, but if I can, I will. It's always done good for me. We're gonna do a lot. I want to do a lot of Louisiana. Oh, I'm getting a headache already. This sucks. Stop and go traffic is horrendous. I told you we should have gone through Brooksville. I don't know if it's too late to do that.
Calm down.
I'm literally about to throw up.
Just chill out.
No, like, I feel like I'm gonna throw up for real. Like, the stop and go was like horrendous, especially while reading, because I'm looking at the.
They don't read.
Well, I gotta interact with. We got 40 people watching. I gotta interact with them. Why is it trying to get me to go on a ferry?
Oh my god.
Okay, you're almost to the end of this roadblock.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But there's another one when you get to This isn't even the big one. The big one is when you get to the turnpike. Past the turnpike, it gets really bad for a little bit. You'll start moving again. Fire truck here. Oh, wow, look at that car flipped over.
Oh my gosh.
What the crap, bro? Car flipped over right there. Unbelievable. How did it land over there?
It went over there. It went through that. It went through the ditch and then flipped.
And landed over there. That's wild, bro. Y'all see that? That is wild. That car literally flipped into a ditch. That's wild. That's crazy. It went over the fence. People, this area is dangerous. This little drive here. That is unbelievable. Oh, you got to rewind it. You missed it already. There was a car in a ditch. The car flipped over. If you missed it, you missed it. That was wild. Be right back. That was crazy. How did the car even land over there? I mean, it must have flown off the highway.
Yeah.
And jumped over. It must have flown off the road. Just a few minutes back. Oh, we're in Ocala. We're in Ocala right now. There's another traffic jam up ahead. And the other traffic jam is even bigger than this one. This car shakes like crazy.
Well, I'm going at the fast speed, so.
Don't worry, you'll be at another traffic jam soon. Jose, will you visit Nipsey Muriel? What the crap is that? Oh, the Nipsey Mirror, the Nipsey Hustle. You know, that's like a tourist thing. I might or might not. I don't know. It's at the Marathon store, I heard. Yeah, it's shaking so much that it knocked it off the. Okay, you can't go at the speed. You gotta go slower or faster. Go slower. Just go 73. The camera's gonna shake at that speed.
Okay.
That's better. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know really what we're gonna do. Like, it's so crazy. Like, there's so much to do in Los Angeles. I honestly don't think there'll be enough time to do everything I want to do. Los Angeles is the type of place where even if I live there full time, you couldn't get to everything. So obviously there's some things we're not gonna be able to do. Karsten says it costs $3,000 to buy a 3,000 euros to buy a license in Germany. Euros. We're passing the Ocala area. This thing is just shaking, man. I hate it. Unbelievable. It's like frustrating. We'll see. It's even if I lived in Los Angeles, it wouldn't be enough time to do it all. They have dollar burritos and the food trucks. It's much colder in, yeah, North Florida still. Whoa, slow down with the door down there, buddy. Huntington Beach is awesome. Check it out. Be safe.
Huntington Beach is where all those YouTubers live.
Well, the thing is, like, there's so much to do in Los Angeles area in California that there's no possible way we could do it all. If I were to move to Los Angeles, I couldn't do it all in a year. Working 40 hours a week. So obviously we're just going to see a glimpse of it all. We're not going to be able to do every last single thing. Catalina Island. I don't think we're going to have time for that. We won't have time to get to Catalina Island. Is there a ferry to get to Catalina Island? No, because are there roads? I can't remember. Can you take a ferry with your car to Catalina Island? We're not going to have time. We're not going to have time for everything. And that's really the real thing is, if I lived in Los Angeles and did it full time, in a year I couldn't get to it all. So imagine just on a road trip. Like, we're going to have to just do the major, most, like, you know what I mean? Like, I think we're going to California. Super excited. I didn't sleep last night. Catherine, did you sleep at all?
I slept
4 or 5 hours?
Yeah.
I was so excited I couldn't sleep. Literally couldn't sleep. We tried going to sleep and we spent 2 hours in the bed, like, just, you know when you're excited?
Yeah.
Like, just so excited you can't sleep? That's us last night. Maybe we'll go to San Diego, maybe we won't, I'm not sure. Like I said, well, the reason I would move to Los Angeles, and I think as a YouTuber, you almost have to eventually.
Yeah.
End up in Los Angeles or New York. The problem with Los Angeles is taxes. The taxes are so high there that I'd almost be afraid. Well, couldn't we buy a place in Los Angeles? You know, like buy a place in Los Angeles or rent a place there. Rent a place in Los Angeles. Keep our place in Florida. That way we can pay taxes here. Let's see how the videos do. We'll do some videos and see how they do. You know, we gotta see how we gotta do some videos and see how they do. Oh, where we live now is expensive. We live in Sarasota. You think it's not expensive where we live now? Where we live now, it is expensive.
We'll see how they do long term.
That's the thing. Like the thing about California is the taxes. I'm not gonna pay 40% taxes. So I'll go to California to work, but I'm not gonna live there. You know what I mean? Live there to pay 40% taxes. Like, if you make $100,000 a year in California, how much of it is taxes? Does anybody know? If you make $100,000 a year in California, how much of it would be taxes? Oh, where I live in Sarasota is ridiculous. So where I'm living right now is insane. I'm paying $2,000 a month. You make $200,000. Okay, on $200,000, how much of it do you got to give to the government on taxes? How much of that $200,000 is taxes? I gotta fix this crap. Living in the hood in LA is $2,000 plus. To live in the hood, okay. That's crazy. It's like Miami. Miami's the same thing. You gotta pay that much to live in the hood, Miami. Somewhat similar to living in Miami, let's say. Somewhat similar to Miami. But, no, I get you, Dr. in German, yeah. No, I get it. You gotta have money to live in these places. Where I'm in Sarasota, I'm paying $2,000 a month, y'all. What was it, with utilities and everything? It was $2,400 for one bedroom?
It was like around 23.
23 with utilities. 9%? That's it? I thought it was like 40%. What do you like? Let's say if you were to make $100,000 in California, how much of $100,000? I don't care about property taxes. I'm gonna rent. I'm not gonna buy there. I wouldn't buy in California for crap. But for renting, if you're just renting, if you're a renter, crap. you're going that speed, I was just told you're going on a bridge, that's why it's bouncing. I don't know what to do about this camera. This is ridiculous. It's just bouncing all over the place. Can't stop it from not. Or well, you're on a bridge now, so it's bouncing. Once you get off the bridge, it'll get better. Does anybody know if you make $100,000 a year in California, how much of it would solely go just to taxes? You make $100,000. How much of it is solely nothing but taxes, just straight up taxes? Like 10,000. That's it. That's not too bad.
No.
That's manageable. I think that's manageable. So it's not 40. Why did somebody tell me it was 40%? Or why did I think it was 40%? I don't know. If taxes are not that ridiculous, I could, like, if you're just renting. Eventually, I think we'll do some videos in California and see how they do. Don't believe the hype. I'm not going to, because everybody talks bad about California, but I want to go there and see it for myself. That's all I know. I don't believe hype, but I'll see it myself. Hey, don't look at me, look at the road. It ain't looking at me again. I don't know, like if the taxes are not that ridiculous, I understand that as a YouTuber, I'm either going to end up in Los Angeles or New York eventually, because you have to. Those are like, that's just what you have to do when you do this for a living. Eventually, at some point. And where I'm living now in Sarasota, it is not cheap, let me just tell you. Sarasota is by no means cheap. Where we live now, it is unreal. Very expensive to live in Sarasota. Online calculator suggests that you owe 28% tax on $100,000. That's what I'm saying. That's what the online calculators say you owe 28%. That's what I'm saying. That's too much. Hey guys, as soon as you stop in Texas, get a Whataburger. I don't like Whataburger. What are you doing?
I don't like that.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I just needed to move my seat around.
Are you comfortable?
I was uncomfortable. Now I'm comfortable.
I'm literally thinking we should stop at a dealership and try this car in. This thing is so freaking uncomfortable.
It's only uncomfortable because I'm wearing a dress.
At federal, state, California, Texas might be 40%. That's what I'm saying. So if you make $100,000 and 40 of it goes to taxes, I couldn't do that. That's the one thing that would keep me from moving to California. It's like, there's no way I'm going to pay 40% of my taxes. I used to watch a YouTuber from Sarasota. Kristen Walden was just a good YouTuber. Yeah, that name sounds really familiar too. I don't know if I've seen him. Yeah, we live in Sarasota now. And Sarasota is expensive. We're out, with utilities, we're about $2,300 a month for a one-bedroom.
Yeah.
Whataburger is better in Texas than in Florida. I had it in Alabama and I didn't like it. Did you like Whataburger when you had it?
It was all right.
I didn't like it at all.
You got like a chicken sandwich, and I think I got a burger, and I liked it.
Wow, in Sweden it's 50% taxes. But Sweden's a good country with good services and stuff. I don't know. I'm really like when I leave Sarasota, I don't know where I'm going. We got a 1-year lease. If they got gangs like crazy, I would not move there either. I dealt with gangs in Alabama. That's not any fun. Nothing will ruin a place more than gangs. They're trying to, especially if you're YouTubing, they might try to extort you or whatever. I knew a Cambodian. Okay. Even here in Florida, it's hard to cough up taxes every year. You know, there's years in Florida where it's hard to make taxes, man. In-N-Out is better than Whataburger. Here's Highway 44. We're in Rutland, Florida right now. Get that whip down there. Just show those gangs do it. represent. Nah, I'm tired of dealing with stuff. I really want to live in like. One thing I like about Sarasota, it's like very, very much just rich people. They don't really bother you. You know what I mean? They're very judgmental, but that doesn't bother me as much. Yeah, I dealt with gangs in Alabama, and I really don't want to deal with that again. Sarasota is expensive, but at least I don't have to worry about any crime. I mean, it's a very rich area. You just live in your nice suburban life. You don't have to worry about anything. It's very, I liked it. The Villages! Okay, what are your thoughts on living where we live now?
I really like it. You know, I've wanted to live in an apartment complex for a long time. I get to go in the pool, which is really good exercise. I get to use the workout area.
You don't have to mow the lawn.
I don't have to mow the lawn.
It's been great. I've never lived in an apartment complex as an adult, and it hasn't been bad. I'm not going to complain. Notice how our gas mileage hasn't been going over 40 much. I think with the amount of cargo we brought, all of our luggage, it kind of like messes up our gas mileage.
No, because the speed's been inconsistent.
Yeah, that's it. So, e-ticket, on $200,000, how much of that is taxes every year? How much of it is actually taxes? If you make $200,000, how much of it is literally, when you go see your taxman, how much of it do they keep? 40, 50,000, 80,000, 100,000? How much is taxes on that? And I don't have any kids. I don't have any deductions. It just,
It just has me.
Yeah. Here we go, another traffic jam. This is so horrible. I don't think we're gonna go to Dallas. We might make it to Houston, but Dallas is out of the question for this trip. At least on the way there. Maybe on the way back. I'm not sure.
You'll have to wait and see.
What I hate about this car is we've only been on the road for 2 hours. I already have a headache and feel like throwing up. This car really, really sucks. But I don't know if we could just walk into a dealership and trade it in. They're probably going to put us upside down. We'll lose $7,000, $8,000. Who knows how much money we'll lose?
We'll figure it out.
I'm at the point where I'm not going to buy any more cars. If I want to buy, I'm just going to rent a car. If I want a car, just rent it. Yeah, I'm still in Florida. We're north of Tampa, south of Ocala. We're in the Ocala area now. I don't like the camera. It's so uncomfortable. Look at the camera. The camera shakes. The windshield's really low quality, so it hates a lot of glare at night. This car is so impractical. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We got our first super sticker today. Yeah, we're back on the road. I'm super excited. Awesome. A little bit of money for the gas. I am excited to be back on the road.
And I think within the next day or so, I'm going to work on getting that mount or whatever we need to be more stable.
Yeah.
So you guys can have better videos. Maybe go to like a Best Buy or something.
I mean, like the gas mileage that we get in this car is great. That's the only good thing this car's really got going for is gas mileage. The comfort and ride and all that is horrendous. I mean, the camera shakes like nothing I've ever seen. Tarpon Springs, alright. Little Thai cafe. There's a lot of Thai stuff in Naples these days.
Yeah.
Naples is getting filled up with Thai stuff. And there aren't too many Vietnamese. Well, there is that one Vietnamese restaurant. They're pretty good. I think I tried one time. We tried the Vietnamese place.
Where?
The Vietnamese restaurant in Naples.
Where?
The one right where we used to live. Noodle Saigon.
Oh, I never went there.
You never went there? I think I ate there one time. They're very highly rated for Vietnamese. That's the coolest language ever, Vietnamese. Like, you ever heard Vietnamese people talk? They have like the coolest accent ever. They're like, that's like the most interesting language I've ever heard. Lost like 20 people with that.
Yeah.
A Vietnamese impersonation made just like 10 people just checked out. Like, nope, not for me. Alright, the sun's out. We're heading north. Awesome. Thank you so much, Kate. 5 flavors in your mouth at once with Thai food. Really? Interesting. Yeah, I haven't tried a lot of Thai food because we have a lot of allergies. And with Asian cuisine, Korean, Thai, most of them, Cambodian, they're always putting a lot of nuts, either, you know, what's the one they use a lot? Nutmegs, almonds. We're both allergic to nuts. Both of us have a nut allergy. And in Asian food, they use so many nuts. It's a very bouncy language. Yeah, I mean, like, I went to school with a lot of Vietnamese kids in Kentucky, but I could never pick up their language. It's super complicated. Hi, Katie Jose.
Hi.
Have a great time in Fultondale, Alabama. We got Fultondale in the house. The B to the ham. Greetings to Fultondale, Alabama. It's going to be cold in Germany. California state tax is 10%, 20,000, not including federal taxes, homeowners, deductions, etc. Ask for no nuts. I can write German. I couldn't even read it. I couldn't even read German. Are you upgrading to a 1080 camera for live streaming? This camera can do 4K. The problem is there's no signal in Florida. Florida has really bad internet signal, so even if the camera can do it, even if the camera can live stream at 1080, it's really rare we're going to be in areas where there's enough signal to do it. Tell me, my daughter is allergic to the nuts because of the vitamin K shot. What's up, North Carolina in the house? What up, North Carolina? Yeah, we're heading on the road. I feel like that Hank Williams song. I feel better now that I'm back on the road, getting it together between making and muscle shows. And they're all in Alabama.
So what are you in Montgomery?
Yeah, that's what it meant. Between making and muscle shows means Montgomery. Yes. Getting it together between making and muscle shows. I'm excited, man.
So excited.
Dude, I am so excited. It's been, what, 3 months since we hit the road?
Sorry, y'all.
How long has it been since we've been on the road? Is it 3 months?
Yeah.
It feels longer, though. Last time we went all the way to Oklahoma? That trip didn't make a lot of money, did it? That trip wasn't that good.
That may be a long-term earner, not a short-term earner.
That trip is probably one of the only trips we didn't make our money back on. I think on that trip we didn't make our money back on. I want to go. Happy travels. I can teach you next year German, English. I'm back in 3 weeks from Florida. Awesome. Well, only thing I need in German is Mercedes-Benz. If I can say Mercedes-Benz, I'm good to go. Yes. I really want to go to Cali in March to see the flowers bloom and surf. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I lost pretty much everything I learned in German 1.
You studied German in school?
Yep, 1 year.
Cool. What did you learn? Like,
Guten Nacht, good night.
that's all you learned? You went to school for...
That's all I eins, first things.
Ich bin a man.
And I think I was counting, so.
You don't remember what you were learning? Mercedes-Benz is the only German I need. To live comfortable in Silence, you need to make $150 a year. So maybe by the... Okay, I don't make $150,000 a year now, but maybe...
In the future.
Maybe in the future I can make $150,000 a year. And then we could.
Yeah.
I would... let's see what it looks like. How many people go to DC in February to see cherry blossoms? No. Okay. in a year we could be ready to live in Los Angeles. We'd have to make $150,000 a year.
Yeah.
Einbeisen. I've heard somebody say that. What does that mean? Einbeisen. I've heard somebody say that in a rap song.
I don't remember.
I've heard somebody say that. Einbeisen. What does that mean? I've heard somebody say that somewhere. Einbeisen. I've heard somebody say that in a rap song. Can somebody tell me what that means? I've literally heard somebody say that in a rap song. No, don't talk in German. I don't understand what you're saying. I feel like people in Alabama now. I don't understand what you're talking about. A bit. Okay, a bit. Einbeisen.
Look at that.
What? That building?
Yeah.
Hey, I hadn't seen that. What is that, Cambodia?
Oh,
I've never seen that building, have we? It's like a Cambodian temple. Hope you have winter wheels with you. I don't. Is it snowing on the way to California?
we didn't have winter wheels on the Yukon, and we were all right.
Yeah, but the Yukon's got like traction control and stuff. I know some people in West Texas and Alabama that sound like Boomhauer from King of the Hill. Might tell you what, you get that king up there, right there, right there. Got that barrel right there. I tell you what, man, you can put a little double D body on that thing, might get pop down there. Jose, you should get the Mercedes GLE 350. I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. You got that bam down there. Tell you what, you get that there and put a little double D body on that thing. I tell you what, man, get that bam down there. Tell you that red tire, road tire down there, right there. Porch Boxers. I like the 944. Yeah, that there right there. I like the 911s, but they're super expensive. I like the Panameras too.
I like the Panamera.
Yeah. Kind of like the Panamera. That's a weird car. How about 1992 S600, X500, or W140? I like W140s. Who else is playing well? Do you like soccer, Katie?
What?
Soccer.
Have not really seen it.
Yeah, it's big right now. I don't like BMW.
I think the last time
The
I
only
watched
BMW I would drive.
I think the last time I watched soccer was like, I don't know, like 8 years ago. Someone invited us to the FIFA World Cup. I don't remember. I just remember it was a dark room and soccer was on.
I know a guy that has a Mercedes 2002. I wouldn't touch 2002s. Mercedes-Benz has to be like 1992 to 1997 or something. Those are the only years I would touch a Benz. The newer Mercedes-Benz are garbage. First of all, you don't want them built in Germany. They have to be built in Germany. They have to be built in Germany. If they're built in Alabama, they're garbage. Any Mercedes-Benz built in Alabama is garbage. And I've owned them. I've owned, I'll give you a list of all the Mercedes-Benzes that I've owned. We had a 1990, was it a 96, K? What year was our Benz? 96?
Yeah.
I had a C280. No, C280. That was a good car. I had a, my dad had a 300E. No, I had a 300E too. I had a 300E, and it was what year was it? 1993.
I think so.
I think I had. Okay, I had a I had a 1996 C280. I had a 300E from 1983. I had another Mercedes. The one that was a piece of crap. That was a 98, right?
The E3.
The green one, E320.
Yeah.
That was a piece of crap.
That was junk.
And that was junk. I mean, it had like $7,000 in repairs in a 4-month period,
Yeah.
and then you crashed it.
Mm-hmm.
You totaled it. You totaled that one.
It wasn't totaled.
Oh, come on. It was, by the time you crashed it, it was done.
Mm-hmm.
Mercedes-Benz, but not a 450, it was easy work on. Yeah. The 1998 E320 was a piece of crap. That was the last Mercedes-Benz. After that Mercedes-Benz, I quit buying Mercedes-Benz after that one. Because the 300E was good, the C280 was good, but that 320
What
was
about my wagon? That was
crap.
the last.
Oh yeah, we
Mercedes
had a wagon too. We had a 2002. That was do you remember the model?
I know it was a 240.
No, it was a 280.
No,
240?
320. I think.
Yeah, it was a 320. It was an E-Class?
C.
No, it was an E-Class.
It was a C.
Well, the wagon seat, yeah, what? No, it was an E-Class.
It was a C.
So we've already had 4 Mercedes-Benzes.
Mm-hmm.
I have had 4. Yeah, the wagon. I forgot about the wagon.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot about the wagon. That was a 2002 C320.
Mm-hmm.
And then my dad's, I mean, it was dad's, but it was kind of both of ours.
Yeah.
It was a 1988 300E. That was dad's bit, so that's 5.
Yeah.
It was dad's, but it was kind of like he bought it because I had a Benz. So it was kind of like ours in a way.
And
I mean, I bought parts for it all the time. So
I remember that thing.
So we have had 5 Mercedes-Benzes already.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and we had a BMW. We had a 5. We had a 19. What year was the BMW? We had 95
Yeah.
or 96. Do you remember the year?
95.
95. So we also had a 1995 BMW. That was a 525i. Was that the model?
Yeah, 525.
525i. Are Audis big in the US? They're starting to be. I would not touch an Audi. They're very complicated cars. So we had a 1995 BMW 525, and we've had 4 or 5 Mercedes-Benzes. Now my brother, I bought it. He bought it for himself, but I went with him, and I found the car for him. My brother also had a Mercedes-Benz. He had a 1993 S600. That was a 1993 S600.
That thing was cool.
That thing was insane. S600. That car was absolutely insane.
It was a tank.
It was a tank, yeah. That was my brother. So we've had 4 or 5 Mercedes-Benzes.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about the wagon. I didn't even think about the wagon. I forgot the wagon.
It had like the windows were like 4 inches thick.
Hmm?
The windows.
Yeah. We've had a lot of cars.
Mm-hmm.
If I could drive anything I wanted, I would really want a 1994 S500. That's like something I would really want, or a 1998 SL 500. That's a car I've always wanted right there. They're really nice. Yeah, I'm a sucker for. And if Porsche, I would like to have a 1988 944S. Now, that one I like the 1988 because 1987 the interior was square, and in 1988 or 87 they came out with the round interior on the Porsche. So I would really like to get another Porsche. So for sure, my new, if it came down to me, it would be a Porsche or Benz for sure. The BMW that we had wasn't bad, but that was the best model BMW ever made. Yeah, I like Porsche. I bought my house for $400K, now almost $1 million. Timing is everything. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, if you were able to buy before, you really lucked out. I'm new to your channel. I live in Naples. I love your content. Thank you, Turtle Dove. Welcome on board. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. I was just in Naples a few days ago. And now we're heading to California. For the first time ever. Never been out there. Yeah, prices are going up. If you bought already, you got lucky, that's for sure. I think we're in Ocala, guys. Welcome to Ocala. We're passing Ocala, Florida right now. But oh, this stop and go traffic sucks, man. I heard it's about to be 1% time to buy again. Yeah, I brought all my money back. I sold the truck. I sold my lot. So I'll have about $40,000 or $50,000 cash. If interest rates go down, we're fixing our credit. Hopefully, in about a year, if things change, we might be able to get our a property. I think we might have timed things good. We'll see what happens in the future. But if interest rates were to stay down, we got things in the works. I sold the lot, sold the truck, got about $40,000, $50,000, put that away. And it could be a down payment for something. But I don't really want to buy, do you? I feel like buying a house just ties you down in so many ways. Like right now, like when our lease expires, we might want to move to a different state. If you buy a house, you can't just get up and move. You got to put it on the market. I'm starting to like the idea of renting. You know? Really starting to like the idea of renting.
At least for this next phase in our life.
Yeah, I'm with you. But it doesn't hurt to have cash, that's for sure.
Yeah. Maybe a year from now I'll want to buy a house. I don't know.
But buying a house just ties you down. For us, we're better off not having a house. It just ties you down in so many different ways. Yeah, buying a house is one of those deals where it's like this. It's like, for some people it might work, but the way we're living our life right now,
it just wouldn't work.
Property tax, they can increase your property taxes.
Yeah.
Can increase. Some people's property taxes just went up 50% in DeSoto County. Katie.
Is it homesteading?
Yeah. In what's this place? DeSoto County just jacked up people's property taxes 50% in rural places. Homeowners insurance can go up 50%. You know what I mean? So it's not like owning a house is a solution to everything. You can buy a house and still end up. You know what I mean? I use Zillow more. I only use Redfin. I only use Redfin for like analytics and stuff like that. To be honest. Bro, there's signal all the way until you get to I-10, so we can live stream all the way until we get to I-10.
Yeah.
Last time I checked, there was no signal up there. There's good signal here to upload the other video I'm working on. We're right outside of Ocala, Florida.
Let's see how far we can get with the...
Move forward, don't parallel somebody.
I'm trying to move up as much as I can.
Ocampos Transport. Quítate del medio a serio. No, porque este tipo se me atravesó, man. It's okay to rent, man. Like, the thing about buying a house would be, what would it do for me, really? tie me down. No, I don't want to be tied down right now. I've loved the fact every time you got to sell a house, selling a house every time you move is a nightmare. Absolute nightmare. Renting, you can renew your lease or not. And that's it. That's a lot of
if
flexibility.
I had kids, it'd be one thing, but
Yeah, we have to move around for what we do.
yeah.
Like we might be in one city today and have to be in the next city the next, so
Yeah.
it doesn't make sense to have to buy a place because our lives are all over the place. Like we're never, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you have to see the unit. You don't ever want to move into a unit you've never seen.
Yeah. That's what I like about where we moved into. They showed us the actual unit.
You have to see the actual unit. If you go rent an apartment, okay, and they don't want to show you the exact unit you're going to rent, go to the next company. Don't even consider them. That's one of the first questions you need to ask before renting. The exact unit you're going to be in. If they can't show you the unit, oh, we can't show you the unit because this or that. Okay, find somebody else. That's it. Because then, when you move into a unit, they've smoked in it. Guaranteed it's going to smell like smoke. You can't get rid of that smell. So, that's just a lesson you got to learn the hard way sometimes.
I would rather live somewhere, that has like rules that you can't do stuff like that. Just so when you go in, it's going to be good.
Yeah. No, I'm with you on that.
Like,
No doubt.
we walked into this one apartment complex. This was before the storm. And I tell you, it was disgusting.
And it was $1,850 a month. Was it $1,850?
$2,000 a month.
Almost $2,000 a month, yeah. There's a Panamera. I don't like the way they look, really, though. I guess it defeats the point of a Porsche. If you get a Porsche, you get a Porsche. I didn't realize that we've had 4 to 5 Mercedes-Benzes. Quite a bit, man.
Yeah.
That is wild. Orange Benz right there, man. Hey, we hit 72,000 subscribers.
Great.
Yeah.
When
are
you
now
get to 100, you get a plaque.
I know. Hopefully we get there quicker than what I imagined.
I know, right? Just what, like 17,000? 18.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 18,000.
Big ultimate energy if you're on the highway enough, Yeah. We just hit 72,000 subscribers. That's wild. Now I see why so many people are out there so desperate and will do anything to make it big. This place is set up that way, yeah. I moved from Florida to Vegas and I have no regrets. I like the dry climate. I enjoy seeing mountains when we drive around. Did I hear you say that you were going to visit California? That's where we're heading right now. If all goes well, we'll eventually reach California. Thank you so much. It's been a lot of hard work. You're going to love the weather. I hope I love it. I'm excited. I'm really excited to see the West Coast. That's crazy. So we're almost 3/4 of the way to that plaque from YouTube. They send you a silver button when you hit 100,000 subscribers.
I thought it was gold.
No, I think it's silver when you hit 100,000. Gold is when you hit 1 million. Yeah. When you get to your 1 million subscribers, y'all should get a Lambo. Oh, no doubt. Donovan, I guarantee you, if I get 1 million subscribers, we will get. I don't know if I don't know what car. I like Bentleys. So I'm not a Lamborghini
Matching
guy.
Lambos.
Matching Lambo, a blue one and a pink one. Yeah, for real. No, I think with a $50,000 or $60,000 Bentley, I'd be happy. To be honest, I like Bentleys a lot. I would love to have a Bentley. Sports cars, maybe the new Corvette, maybe. But I talked to a guy that owned one. He says they really suck. Well, I got to test drive while you were at the dealership. I got to not drive, but I got to just sit in a. It's a brand new Mercedes-Benz that has a twin turbo. It's worth $120,000. When you step on the gas, it is so incredible. He's showing me $100,000 Benz. He's like, just step on the gas. So I step on the gas, and it revs so quickly. And it's like, boom, boom, boom. I was like, wow, bro. What a car. He's like, you want to drive it? I'm like, I didn't drive it. I just sat in it. It's like $120,000. You know the ones that are like $230,000. It's like an AMG. I don't know what the crap it was.
Yeah.
But another like $200,000 cars.
Did we pass the construction zone? Whatever the slowdown zone?
Yeah, you're past it. You're past Ocala already. Yeah. Are you tired? You want me to drive for a little bit?
I'm good. I was just asking.
Okay. You ever seen a Lada in the United States? Yes, there's one for sale in Miami. Is full of Ladas. I've been in a Lada in Cuba.
Me too, right?
Yeah, that's the Lada. Have you been in a Lada? I don't think you were in a Lada.
It was a Russian car, right?
It's a Russian car, yeah.
Yeah, there was a Russian car that took us.
Oh yeah, the blue in Siwaniku. Yeah, we bought. Katie and I rented a Lada. Yeah, Katie and I.
And I think I was in a hearse in Cuba.
I've been in several Ladas in Cuba. Yeah, you'll see Ladas in Miami. There's actually a Lada dealership in Miami because there's so many Cubans that, for some reason, buy them because they got them in Cuba. Lots of Ladas in Cuba. So in Miami, you'll see a lot of Ladas. Yeah. I don't know the models, and they're mostly like from the 70s and 80s. Like they're old, they're not new. But they're very uncomfortable. Remember that was a little.
Oh my gosh, that was terrible.
Yeah, they're really uncomfortable. And in Cuba, they'll put like 10 people in them.
I was never comfortable in a car in Cuba.
We also rented a DeSoto. We rented a 19. Was it a 48 DeSoto?
Yeah.
In Cuba. Yeah, Lexus and Toyota.
I want to take your dad to Pennsylvania. There, you know the buses he likes?
Mm-hmm.
There's a museum full of them.
In Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
Yeah. I love the stretch Ladas in Cuba, useless taxis. No, they are very crappy cars. They don't go that fast. I think they max out like 70 miles an hour. Like, I was in a car in Cuba, right? And the driver was like, look, man, I'm going 100 kilometers, which is what, 60 miles? The guy was like, I'm going 100 kilometers. And he was excited that his car can go 100 kilometers. I'm like, dude, I had a Mercedes-Benz, and I drove it at 144 miles an hour.
Yeah.
The fastest I've ever driven a car is 144 miles an hour. And it was a 1993 300E. I went 144 miles an hour in Naples on Interstate 75 with one of my best friends back then. He lives in Connecticut now. I haven't talked to him in years. But I hit 144 miles an hour. And I was, what, 16 years old. Can you imagine that? 16 years old going 144 miles an hour?
I think 16-year-old boys go speeds their parents would, like, flip out
Yeah,
at.
122 miles per hour is the top speed of a 2004 Corolla. I found that out. Your friend did a report for CNN in Cuba. That's cool. Yeah, Cuba's a very safe and tourist-friendly place to visit. Great place to be a tourist in Cuba. As far as safety goes, as far as comfort, it's unbearable. Looks like they had some wind damage up here. I don't know which one of the two hurricanes, but you see some wind damage. Not a whole lot. It's like a little.
My trip to Cuba was interesting, and I knew I could, like, complain or do any of the stuff that everybody else is doing.
Yeah.
That I just kind of had to sit there, and that was it. Yeah. Everyone was talking about how hot it was or something like that. Nope. You just gotta sit, grin, bear it, and that's it. And they called me a savage.
They liked you in Cuba.
They did. I want to go visit your family.
I love how if you GPS Florida, it takes you to Sebring. Hey, don't look at me. Look at the road. You've driven 2.5 hours. Not bad.
I'll tell you, you gotta let me drive. I will get you whatever distance you want to go to.
We're passing Micanopy. McIntosh. North of Ocala. You guys, I'm half black, half Mexican. You're a Blaxican, cool. You're a Blaxican. Do you feel black or do you feel Mexican or do you feel both? I watch a YouTuber who's half black, half Mexican. He does like prison videos. Hey Holmes, I'm a Holmes. He's in California. I can't remember his YouTube channel's name, but he's like, I'm subscribed to him. He's half black, half Mexican. He talks Mexican, but he looks black. Quite the conundrum there. King Neko, that's the guy. Yeah, that's the guy. King Neko, that's the guy's YouTube channel. King Neko or King Nico. I don't know how he probably says it, but he does prison videos out of California, and he's half black, half Mexican. He looks black, but he talks Mexican. You look Cuban then. No, Cuban could be anything. Katie, keep your eyes on the road.
I'm good.
Hey, don't look at me, look at the road. That's like the most annoying thing you can say to somebody. Hey, don't look at me, look at the road. I suck. It looks so beautiful up here, just big trees. Micanopy. He was a tribal. Do you watch Joel and Mari's channel? I'm not familiar with them. I'm gonna have to say no.
Are they out of Miami and they're like Cuban and...
Just look them up, Joel and Mari. I don't know who they are. Joel and Mari. Says, let's see if I...
Is there someone in my black spot?
Wow, Katie. Yeah, there is. Wait for this black car. You go quick if you get stuck behind him. Oh, that was scary. Instead of blind spot, you said black spot. Wow, Cuban's first time in a... Oh, yeah, I think I saw that.
I think I sent you the video.
Yeah, we've seen that.
Go to Walmart.
Yeah, I've seen this stuff. Yeah, I've seen them. I've definitely seen them, yeah. I'm not subscribed to them. But yeah, Katie sent me their video a while back. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen their channel. I'm not subscribed.
Oh.
But I've seen their videos come through my timeline. Very cool show. I'll subscribe. But yeah, I've seen their videos in the past. Yeah, I've seen their videos in the past for sure. Well, isn't my one of my friends' kids is now black and Mexican. Black, Mexican, white. A little bit of everything. Yeah. The Tampa video is processing. Cool. We got the video off. That's pretty cool. Yeah, you get better signal up this way. It sucks when you get south, there's no signal at all. Back on the road, people. Where are you? The weather seems nice. We're in we're north of Ocala. The next town we're going to be passing is Interstate 75 heading north.
Gainesville.
Gainesville will be the next town along.
What am I saying here?
Yeah, we're still in Florida. We're almost to Gainesville. Northbound 75. Jose, when your dad was in Cuba, what do you think about Castro? We left. What do we think about Castro? We left. How's that? We left. The word grandma is Oma in Germany. It's better mother in Korean. There's a lot of Asian Scandinavians. My in-law snowbird in Fort Pierce. That's pretty cool. Yeah, they have a really good fishing pier. Katie, I would pass this thing.
I will.
The last thing you want is a flying dishwasher.
Yeah, I don't think there's dishwasher.
Is that all scrap metal? Oh, that's all scrap metal.
Yeah.
Commercial equipment. It's been raining in Broward. Yeah, it's kind of clear up this way. What's the outside temperature, Katie?
78.
78 degrees, not bad. When they don't say I-5, we say the 5, the 10. Okay, so no interstate. Take the I's off. It's just a 405. A 405, no I. Keep that in mind. The I does not exist. Okay, I get you. Things not to wear in Los Angeles.
I'm back to your Bama and
Don't wear. Yeah, don't wear. Can I wear Alabama? Did you bring my Alabama?
Yeah.
Can you wear is it okay to wear is it okay to wear Alabama? To wear Alabama shirts? Can you wear Alabama and we got Bahamas in the house. Where are you headed to? California? We're headed to California.
Alachua County.
Welcome to Gainesville County, Alachua. Gainesville, Florida. Is it okay to wear Alabama and Bass Pro Shop? Can you wear Bass Pro Shop and can you wear Bass Pro Shop and can you wear Alabama? And yes, okay. I know I can't wear my Michigan. No Michigan, right? I can't wear the Michigan sweater over there. I brought it in case I need it, but I know I can't wear it in Los Angeles. You can't wear it in Michigan. There's a second largest Japanese colony. Cool, a lot of Japanese in Germany. Yeah, we're finally heading to Cali. Finally heading to California. Nope, don't wear Michigan. Gotcha. You gotta be really careful with the sports teams in Los Angeles because of the gangs. I love spaghetti with ranch, Parmesan cheese, meat and cheese. Yep. Yeah, I know I can't wear my Michigan stuff. I brought it in case like it's cold in the desert at night or something, but I know I can't wear it in Los Angeles. Stupid that it's like that. No Bass. You can't wear Bass Pro Shop? Why not? Is it really? No, but you can't wear Bass Pro Shop over there? I'm literally gonna have to buy clothes while I'm in Los Angeles. You can't wear Bass Pro Shop over there? What BPS? What's that stand for? Blood Pyro? Why not? Anyone can wear the blue LA Dodgers hat? I'm not even gonna try that though.
Yeah.
Why not? Why not Bass Pro Shop? What's BPS stand for? You can wear Bass Pro. Can you or not? Somebody said no. Okay, U.S. is beating Wales in the soccer game. Cool. That's one place in Europe I would love to see is Wales. Scotland and Wales are at the top of my list.
And Ireland.
Yeah. Ireland, Scotland, Wales.
The whole British Isles.
I'm excited for you. I'm excited. I couldn't sleep last night. This is like a dream come true. Like, I can't even believe it yet.
Yeah.
Well, we're not big on... Katie likes... Okay, so Katie, what are your favorite sports teams?
Detroit Red Wings.
Katie likes the Detroit Red Wings.
Detroit Lions.
Oh, shut up. I'm not even going to type that. Lions
I'm a
suck.
Lions fan.
The Lions suck. How can you be a fan of a team that sucks?
Hey, they made it to the playoffs.
Oh, come on. I'll always take the Red Wings.
Detroit Pistons.
I'll say go blue. I'll say go blue. I will. Okay, I'll wear Detroit Pistons. I'll wear their uniforms.
And Detroit Tigers.
No, they suck.
They made it to the World Series.
I'll wear the Detroit Pistons close, but I won't really care about their team.
Basically anything in Detroit. And I gotta sing for the Canucks. Don't know why.
Hey, watch your mouth. That's offensive.
Vancouver Canucks. It's a hockey team.
It's an offensive slang for Canadians. Okay, so teams that I like.
And that's only because their mascot is like an orca.
I will not talk to you for the rest of this trip. Okay, let's see here.
If anyone was surprised by that statement,
Okay,
like,
so
they
when it
don't
comes
know.
to baseball, I have to say New York Yankees. And Chicago White Sox. Now, when it comes to baseball, I like some of the Houston, Texas teams because they've got Cuban players, but I'm not really that big on. Not that big on. I like the Atlanta Braves as a team I like in baseball. Are they still around? I haven't watched baseball in so long. I don't even know.
The teams are still the teams, Jose.
Buffaloes. Yeah, those are cows or buffalo? There's buffalo out here.
Yeah,
know?
there's water buffalo.
There's buffaloes out here. Let's see here. Okay, so Miami Heat for basketball. I actually like Alabama, Auburn. I like both Auburn and Alabama. I'll wear their clothes. Auburn and Alabama both. I think Auburn and Alabama wear their clothes. Miami Dolphins, just because I'm from Florida, I could care less about the sports teams. It's just about a Florida thing. Really? We're in Paynes Perry, and there are water buffaloes out there. I've never seen them before, but they're out there. Hey, don't look at me. Look at the road. We're almost to Gainesville, guys. California. We're on our way to California. Oh, yeah, this is beautiful here. There's actually water buffaloes out here. This is Paynes Perry. It's kind of like a prairie. Paynes Prairie, right outside of Gainesville. Beautiful. Lots of gators. Lots of water buffalo. I don't think they're native to Florida, but they're out here.
They are.
Oh, they're native?
Everglades water buffalo.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that. Cool, yeah, it's a beautiful area. Lots of lakes, great bass fishing, big oak trees, big cypress trees. This area is gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful area. We're just outside of Gainesville. Yeah, this is beautiful. So far, we've driven almost 3 hours. Longhorns. I don't gamble. I don't gamble. But we have done videos in the Mississippi coast. Yeah, we have to stay in hotels if we're traveling. I used to like baseball when I was little. I'll watch an Ohio versus Michigan game. I'll tell you that.
I get back. I want to get a TV because I want to start watching sports again.
I'll watch an Ohio versus Michigan game.
I want to watch the Super Bowl this year for the first time in many years.
I'll watch an Ohio versus Michigan, rooting for Michigan. I'll watch.
I want to watch the Rose Bowl this year.
Boston. What's that about?
I don't know.
What's
the game my dad always watched? The bowl games.
I'll watch Boston versus the Yankees, and I'll go for the Yankees.
It's like the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll watch hockey.
Mm-hmm.
I'll watch, I guess the Detroit Red Wings. I like college football more than regular football. I'm not big on the NFL. I like college football more.
Yeah.
And I like teams like the Louisville, I'm more into college football, I'll be honest. Louisville Cardinals, Jose. We left. That's all you need to know. We left. I went to the Rose Bowl and Parade in LA. It's a tremendous experience. I bet.
Mm-hmm.
I guess college football. You know, I would definitely have to say that like teams that would interest me in watching would be Florida Gators, Miami Dolphins. Well, they're NFL. University
I
of
want to
Miami.
watch a Lions game. I haven't watched a Lions game in a long time.
You can do that by yourself. No, I think the Detroit Lions, they just suck. Plain and simple. Bad team. I'm not big on sports, I'm really not. I'll watch specific games. How about that? I watch a Louisiana versus Alabama game, and honestly, I wouldn't know which team to go for. I just watch it. One of them's got to lose, so I'll be happy either way. That sounds wrong. Oh man, are you gonna do all of the amusement craps? No, of course not. Never. That's not us. I was born in Camagüey. I was born in Camagüey. I was born in Camagüey. You know what I would love to see?
Ooh, that's nice.
Nice colors, but they're really bad quality.
Mm-hmm.
I said it. Conmigo ustedes no pueden. University of Florida here, Gainesville. I was born in Camagüey. I'm from San Antonio, Los Banos. I love San Antonio. That's a cool city. San Antonio is an awesome city, by the way.
I love San Antonio.
Yeah, the city's cool. It's got a lot of character.
The food in San Antonio is on point.
The people are okay. I like San Antonio a lot. I can't pronounce that. I was born in Camagüey. Da, 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 da. After seeing Los Angeles on so many different movies and stuff, I can't believe I'm doing this. It's like I literally didn't sleep last night at all, and tonight I might struggle to sleep tonight. This
I'll
is
sleep
so exciting.
Yeah.
Too exciting. Next door just sent me an email. Like, Jose, we miss you.
I miss you.
Oh, perfect weather. It says mid-70s all week. That's awesome. I mean, look at how many movies I've seen based out of Los Angeles. How many music videos, it's like I can't get over the fact this is happening. And we've traveled a lot. MS-13 in LA, yeah, they're here too. I got friends that joined that organization. I got a friend that joined that. I haven't talked to him in years. Last time I talked to him, he did like a 4-year bid or something. Keep an eye open. You're gonna love California. Yeah. We have gangs here in Florida too, but they don't control anything here. I've got kids that I grew up with I'm not gonna say friends because I don't talk to them anymore, but kids that I grew up with. Some of them are 13, some of them are Bloods. What else? Vatos Locos, Brown Pride. In Naples, we have there's a La Raza set in East Naples. There's a lot of gangs here, but the gangs in Florida are different than gangs in California because over here, they're not really... Oh, in Montgomery, there was a lot of Bloods and Crips, and I knew a few that I kind of dealt with work and stuff. There's a lot of GDs in Naples. And Fort Myers, there's a lot of GDs. And Arcadia, too. Lots of GDs. So, I mean, there's gangs all over Florida. But, you know, and if you live in poor neighborhoods, you're going to... Like, the neighborhood that I live in now, we would never have that problem.
Yeah.
But in the neighborhoods that I've lived in the past, they're your neighbors. You know what I mean? Like, we've lived in neighborhoods in Naples where we had GDs, Bloods, VLs really big in the Naples area. Lots of VLs, lots of La Raza. I went to school. On my bus stop. There were 13 in my bus stop in my neighborhood in Naples. There was 13s, VLs, Blood, and GDs. All that in Naples. And like, I don't mean I mean like real deal. I'm talking like, you know, like they're 9 years old and they're born into it because their uncles were in it, or, you know, their mom's in it or something. A lot of VLs. Like but it's different than Los Angeles. I just feel like it's weird. Like, you wouldn't think about Naples as having gangs, but when you grow up in a poor neighborhood, you have gangs in your neighborhood. Like I said, I went to school for many years. I went to school with VLs, Vatos Locos, and those guys. There's Zopound, yeah, Zopound next door. One of my neighbors next door, they have ties to Zopound. But Haitians don't really bother Cubans. There's a lot of Zopounds in Naples, and there's also CMF in our area. There's CMF, which is Zo Mafia family. I don't know if they're related to Zopound, but they're a Haitian gang too. I more than Zopound, there's a lot of ZMF, and I don't know, is CMF the same thing as... Is Zopound the same thing as CMF? I'm not sure. I don't know if they're the same or different, but one of my friends that I grew up with turned into a Blood. He went to jail for like, I don't know how many years. When he came back out, he was a Blood. Like real Blood. I mean, like tattoos and like lots of prison tattoos and stuff. And he's white. You guys know this big YouTuber called 1090 Jake? He's white, and he lived in Punta Gorda, which is like the next county over, and he's a Blood. There's, for some reason, white kids turn Blood down here. I don't know why. But there's a lot of gangs in Naples, like, believe it or not. Like, you wouldn't think about it, but there's a lot. And if you live in crappy neighborhoods, you always get stuck with gangs if you live in crappy neighborhoods. Always get stuck with gangs. Never had a problem with the Vatos Locos. They were like, they just kind of do their own thing. They don't really, like, if you don't mess with them, they don't mess with you. There was a lot of Vatos Locos in my neighborhood. Too many. Like a whole family. And I lived in Louisville, Kentucky, too. When I lived in Louisville, Kentucky, there was AZs. And I know they're big in California. There's Vietnamese people, and they were AZ. And they did drive-bys all the time. It was incredible. The people next door to us in Kentucky, they were Vietnamese and they were AZs, and they would have drive-bys all the time. And our house was between two Vietnamese families. Well, the whole neighborhood was Vietnamese. So our house was surrounded by Vietnamese people, and they were all AZ. And they beefed with another type of Asian. They were all beefing between each other. But since we lived in the neighborhood, whenever they did drive-bys on them, we would get terrified because they just drive through the neighborhood and hit everybody up when they're doing drive-bys. It didn't matter who. So, like, we couldn't even talk to Vietnamese people. But since we had them on both sides, behind us, in front of us, the whole neighborhood was Vietnamese. And they were AZs, and they would get into shootouts with other people. And just about every time that they got into something, they would just spray up the whole neighborhood, the other people. And you were all like, we used to have to shut our lights like 7:30 at night. I hated it. I absolutely hated it. In Kentucky, at 7:30, like my dad would tell us, we had to turn our lights off. We had to turn our lights off at night because there are so many drive-bys in our neighborhood in Louisville that at 7:30 we had to turn our lights off. As soon as it got dark, my dad would turn the lights off. Because if you didn't turn the lights off, the only room my dad let us keep our lights on was in the back because it was facing the alleyway. But at 7:30, I absolutely hated it. We had to turn the lights off at 7. We could be up on TV or whatever on your phone or whatever, not phones, but we could be up. But at 7:30, you had to turn the lights off because the drive-bys were almost like twice a week. There were drive-bys, and they never hit anybody. It was so stupid. It was just they would drive by, shoot out windows, and that was it. And nobody ever got hit. So yeah, if you live in a poor neighborhood, it's just part of the package of living in a poor neighborhood. You always got that. And if you're living in a poor neighborhood and you got gangs, they're always shooting at you. It's nonstop. I dealt with it in Louisville. In Naples, the VLs would get into it with I don't know who they would get into it with, but they would get into it as well. But the good thing about them is like it was more targeted. What really sucked about living in Louisville was that it was more like it didn't matter. If you lived in that neighborhood, the other people were going to come through and bust out your window at night. So it sucked. My wife was Vietnamese. Ex-wife was Vietnamese. I'm sorry, ex. I'm sorry. Let me read this more carefully. I'm sorry. My ex was Vietnamese. He did 10 years, got caught with D. Didn't even D it. Driving from Texas to Florida. Yeah, that was really big in Kentucky too. A lot of people in Louisville would come to Miami. I remember, like, you know, hanging out with guys. I was like 9, 10 years old, and I would go, you know, my aunts always had different husbands and stuff, and I would be hanging out with my aunts, and my uncles would be there with Cadillacs and stuff, you know what I mean? And they would talk, you know, getting them ready for going back to Florida. You know, all my uncles had Cadillacs. Every last one of my uncles had Cadillacs. You know, that was big. That's the only thing there was to do back then. Now there's so many things. It's just like if you're doing illegal stuff these days, you got to be stupid. By now you should have like done something different with your life. You should have really done something different with your life by now. But I remember being in Kentucky, you know, hanging out in the apartments. Everybody had a Cadillac, you know. Everybody had a little compartment or whatever. It's legal here. You can walk in the store and smell it. It's not legal here and everywhere you go. Not where we live, though. Where we live now, it's pretty quiet. Fort Myers is bad, man. Fort Myers, you're not allowed to do it, but everybody does it. Miami and Fort Lauderdale, I think when you look at Florida, and again, it's not legal here, but Fort Myers, Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Orlando, some parts of Orlando, you get a contact high just driving around town. It is bad in Fort Myers and Miami. Naples, not so much. Last time we were in Naples, you could smell it though.
Yeah.
But not in downtown, like in the main roads, like 41.
Yeah.
It's normal for people now. I would never do that stuff. I hate it. And about living in poor neighborhoods, you just mind your own business. You know what I mean? Like, if you mind your own business, you can have, like in Kentucky, we were Cuban, they were Vietnamese. They had all their issues going on. We never had a problem with those people. They had problems between each other, but we never had a problem with them. We would make, we would cook and they would come and eat with us, you know? And they weren't even allowed to eat the stuff we made. So I can't remember what type of, I don't know why they couldn't eat pork, I think it was. And we would make pork all the time. And one day they ate pork and they got, the old man got really mad at the young kids because the young kids came and ate pork with us and they weren't supposed to eat that or something. I don't know. Like the young kids were really cool with us. But the older people, like the old heads, they were like, the old guys, they were like really angry. They didn't let them meet, you know, associate with other people.
I think it might have been religious or something. Yeah.
Miami Beach is horrendous. In Miami Beach, it smells so bad. My other ex was Vietnamese in San Jose. He started in the hydroponics industry. I about fainted when he showed me we broke up after over something else, and that was the yeah. Vietnamese people, they like money. No, Katie won't let me. When I first met Katie, she was like, none of this crap. When I met Katie, I was borderline doing some crazy stuff, and she told me, if you keep, it's either me or this stuff, and I chose her. Because when I met Katie, I was into some bad crap. And just bad people around me and stuff. I had to break ties with a lot of friends, man, because like, and I tell them like, and a lot of them understood. Like I told them like, hey bro, I love you, you're like family to me, but you know what you do, and I can't be around it because I'm not in that world. You know what I mean?
I was upset one day. He brought his friends over,
and
this kid sat on top of my couch. It was not that kid.
Not Jigsaw? Another one? Alright. Remember that time I brought Jigsaw over?
He came to the door.
Katie hated my friends. When I first met Katie, she absolutely hated my friends.
I told her we needed new friends.
Katie absolutely hated my friends. I got this friend from Louisville. He's Cuban. And he talked in a very heavy Louisville accent. And every other word was the N-word. Come on. You know, something like that. Heavy Louisville. I mean, like, heavy Louisville accent. I mean, like...
This kid comes to the door, smoking a Black and Mild, blowing the smoke in the house.
Blowing the smoke in the house.
I didn't even talk to this kid for 3 seconds.
She didn't like him.
And I was like,
like she saw him and she's like, no. That kid was wild, man. I love the kid. He's hilarious. He could be a comedian.
What did I come up and tell you? I said something like really sarcastic.
Dude, he is the funniest person you'll ever meet in your whole life. Mm-hmm. But he's bad. He got me suspended for 10 days one time because there's this little white kid. I don't know why this kid wanted to fight me. Just like a random white kid that moved from New Jersey. And he was trying to prove himself. I was the baddest kid, so every time some stupid little kid came from New Jersey, they always wanted to fight me because their parents would tell them they had to fight the baddest kid, you know? So all these stupid idiots, they moved down from New York with their little suburban white kids, and they'd tell little Michael, hey Michael, you know, you got to go fight the baddest kid in school. And it'd always be me, you know? It always would be me. So I would always, like, I'm not even kidding you, 60% of the fights that I had in school, I never started a fight. Never. It would always be like somebody would move in from New York or New Jersey and they would tell their kid that they had to fight the biggest kid in school. So the kid would come up to me, I'm going to fight you. I'm like, why are you going to fight me? He's like, you're the baddest kid, I got to fight you. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I would always have to fight these kids. Not because I wanted to. They would want to fight me because their parents would tell them they had to fight the baddest kid. Well, this kid comes from New Jersey. Total prep, totally like geek, totally not like... This kid was not bad at all, but his dad told him he had to fight me. And I didn't want to fight the kid at all. I really didn't. Like, I wasn't... Why would I want to fight a kid that just moved from out of state? You know what I mean? That's like stupid. Like, I'm trying to fight like the other bad kids, if anything, you know? Well, this kid was like, I'm going to fight you. And I'm like, dude, I'm not going to fight you because you just got here. Like, why the crap would I fight you? You know, like, there's nothing for me to prove. I had already grown up with everybody knew me already.
We have no beef. Yeah.
Yeah, like, why would I fight? Well, this is like middle school. Mm-hmm. Well, my friend Jigsaw that you met.
Yeah, I'll tell you about my,
yeah, you met him, right? So me and him, we're hanging out in North Naples Middle School. This kid told me he wanted to fight me, and I was like, I don't want to fight. The kid wanted to fight me. I was like, okay, I don't want to fight. The kid was going to fight me. I'm hanging out with Jigsaw. And this is why you can't have bad people around you. Mm-hmm. Because I didn't want to fight the kid at all. Mm-hmm. The kid's drinking water at the fountain in front of me. And the kid, I wasn't going to do anything. I just told Jigsaw, I was like, hey, Jigsaw, this kid wants to fight me. He's like, what? No, I want to fight. Hold on, man. I was a Jigsaw. I really don't want to do this. The kid was drinking water in a fountain in front of us. You know, remember in middle school, you used to get those really heavy-duty books?
Mm-hmm.
Jigsaw had 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? He whacked this kid while he was drinking out the water fountain with 2 math books. You know the big heavy-duty ones? You know
gosh.
You know the ones that had the heavy cover? Like the heavy-duty cover.
Mm-hmm.
Like the ones that were thick, man. There was 2 of them. Jigsaw whacked this kid. He grabbed 2 books like this and he stacked them and he whacked him while he was drinking water out the water fountain.
How many teeth did this kid lose?
Dude, this kid fell on the ground, dropped his book bag, and was just looking at us terrified. And he's like, "You gotta fight Jose, dog." I was like, I didn't swing. I didn't do anything. And they had cameras, so like, I'm standing next to Jigsaw. I point at the kid. Jigsaw grabs 2 math books, grabbed my book and his, like this, and he just whacked the kid while he was drinking water. And I got like 10 days of suspension for that, and I didn't do anything. The bad kids will fight them for you, dude. And then we had this one kid. This is all middle school. His name was Marvin, so they were calling him Starvin' Marvin. This kid, I kid you not, was a Salvadorian with tattoos at age 13.
Yeah.
This kid was 13 years old, came from Salvador, covered in tattoos at age 13 in 8th grade, 7th grade. And kids were picking on him.
Mm-hmm.
Let's read some of these comments.
Yeah. I mean, I've kind of seen it. Remember that one kid in the neighborhood you like yelled at the parents?
What's you guys' favorite food? What's your favorite food, Katie?
Penny alla vodka. Pasta alla vodka.
Zach wants me to go back to
Penny
Mobile,
noodles.
Alabama. I wanted to go to Dolphin Island. I just don't know if I have enough time. You know, we've never gone to Dolphin Island in Mobile yet.
We'll probably do it sometime in the winter.
Yeah. Yeah, I think when we go to Panama City, we go to Panama City, we'll go to Dolphin Island. I still haven't gone to Dolphin Island. Here's another accident. This is the second accident today. What's your ETA? I have no idea. No idea. We're just going. Dolphin Island is where I grew up, Jose. You'll love it. Great fishing. Zach, I think what we gotta do is we gotta link up. I think we gotta link up, Zach. When I go down there, it won't be on this trip, and I don't have an Alabama fishing license anymore. The Salvadorians are tough. Do you like Captain D's in Alabama?
Yeah.
We had it a few times in Pratt. There was one in Prattville. It was I like those.
Captain D's here in Florida.
I would never eat it here in Florida though. They have these. What are they? The balls of like seafood balls? What are they, like fried seafood balls?
Fried fish.
Fried fish balls or whatever. We've had it a few times in Alabama. It's alright. Salvadorians are tough. Yeah, they're definitely tough, man.
Well, remember that one kid that had like the neck tattoos and stuff, and you had to yell at the parents?
Which one? The one that would go naked on the trampoline?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Salvadorians are wild, man.
The guy was like, "Oh my baby," you're like, the kid is 13.
He's like 13 and has a neck tattoo. I had a neighbor, right, and his kid his quote-unquote kid would go outside on the trampoline with nothing. He's wearing nothing. And I told my neighbor, I'm like, "Hey, bro, why are your kids outside wearing nothing? Like, they're already like at the age where they should not be outside wearing nothing." And the guy's like, "Oh, it's mi niño, it's my baby, Jose, my baby, he's only a little baby." I'm like, dude, he's like 13 and has a neck tattoo. He's no longer allowed to be naked outside. Tell him to put some freaking clothes on. You know what I mean? Yeah, Salvadorians are wild, bro. They're bad. Yeah, I love Salvadorian people, man. They're good. Like, the best neighbors you'll ever have. If you get Salvadorian neighbors, like, they're good, man. Like, they're hardworking people. But they're just a little rough around the edges. You know what I mean? We're right outside of Gainesville. Right outside of Gainesville. Let's see, where the crap are we? I have no idea.
Almost Lake City.
We're passing Alachua. North of Gainesville, passing Alachua.
We'll be to Lake City in no time.
I think once we get on I-10, we'll lose the internet signal.
We'll see.
You tired? Want to stop and walk around a little bit and get a water or
No,
something?
I'm good.
Alright.
I'll let you know when I need to do all that.
Alright. Remember, these gas stations up here are really trashy.
I know.
They're already, once from here until you get to Tallahassee, these are all trashy little places that you even stop to get gas, right?
Yeah, I know.
So trashy up this way. This is like the Florida Man Olympics up here. Heck yeah, you message me when you're doing it here and I'll show you some good fishing spots, bro. What are you catching out there, Zach? Is it a lot of redfish? What are you mostly catching out there, Zach? Redfish? What do you get up there? What species are you hitting up this far north? Just curious. I've never fished this area. I would love to fish out there, man. I love fishing. That's one of my favorite hobbies. I'd have to get an Alabama fishing license renewed. I still have my Alabama fishing license, I'm pretty sure. I just have to renew it. Let me see. I think I have my Alabama fishing license here still. Let me see if it's up. I don't think it's up to date.
It's not.
Here. Yeah, but I do have my Alabama fishing license here. I can just renew it, right? No, you have to pay it. They do it differently?
Probably, because you're out of state now.
Yeah, I'm out of state now. I would love to do Dolphin Island, but that's more like on a shorter trip, you know?
Yeah.
We got to get as far west as possible, as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
We got a lot of ground to cover. We got to cover a lot of ground on this trip, so it doesn't make sense to play around. It doesn't really make sense to play around and lose time. We really got to move that way. There's so much ground to cover. This is a very long road trip. It is. Just to get, let's put San Diego. I definitely want to see San Diego. Let's see here. La Mesa. El Cajon. 2,300 miles. So it's 32 hours of driving. We got this.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 2,300 miles. I mean, we're literally gonna take I-10 from where it starts to where it ends. That's crazy. And then on the way back, if there's no snow, I'd like to go through like Salt Lake City,
Yeah.
Denver, but it's gonna depend on the snow. It's really gonna depend on if we get snow or not, and how much snow there is. Let me look at a current snow cover map. US snow cover map.
Oh, there's snow in Salt Lake.
Yeah, but like, is it dense? Let's see our snow cover map. Why are they honking a horn? I think the live stream froze because I can only see the last message. Wow, there's actually snow near Los Angeles right now.
Yeah, there's mountains.
The mountains. What? It says, no, this ain't right. This is wrong. No, this is way wrong. Hold on. I think the live stream froze on my end. Let me see if I can unfreeze it. There it goes. How much do you think this trip will cost? 10, 12,000 easy?
We'll see.
Maybe $10,000? $9,000 to $10,000, I think. I don't know, because this car's better on gas. I think I want to do some shopping. Does that count? I want to do some shopping in Los Angeles. I want to get some Balenciaga while I'm up there.
No.
What do you mean, no? If I'm going to Los Angeles, I'm shopping in Hollywood. Maybe
on
some
Rodeo.
I'm going shopping in Los Angeles. There's no doubt about it. Okay, I'm looking at a snow cover map, and there's no snow anywhere in the south. We probably won't see snow the whole way. Clear shot, no snow the whole way. At least on the route we're going on now, there's no snow anywhere. The closest we'll get to snow currently is Arizona and New Mexico. But on the northern side of the state, we're going to be on the south. So we're good. There's some snow in California, but it's in Northern California. I think we'll be all right. We might be able to, we'll figure it out. But right now the snow's not about, at least to get to Los Angeles, there won't be snow on the way there. We'll be all right. There's definitely sections of Florida. If you're older, conservative values are more liberal, or younger, looking for nightlife. Nightlife in Florida? Fort Myers is a good mix, man. I like Fort Myers. Fort Myers is okay. Miami Beach is way too liberal. I don't even like it. You know, there's places that are right down the middle. I would say, like, for nightlife in Florida, what do you think? Deerfield Beach?
Yeah.
Deerfield Beach, Fort Myers, Panama City Beach. Well, Panama City Beach is leaning way towards the other way. What's the other spot? Not Deerfield Beach. That's kind of nice and pretty and has a lot of action in Southeast Florida. Fort Lauderdale. Fort Lauderdale's definitely leaning liberal, though. Near Boca. There's Deerfield Beach. Delray Beach, that's the one. Delray Beach. Kind of like like right down the middle. I think Delray Beach is awesome.
Yeah, there's a lot of pineapples. Yeah, that sounded really random, but there's a lot of pineapples.
I almost said downtown Pensacola, but downtown Pensacola is kind of trashy. Coral Gables is nice. For nightlife, Coral Gables is good. It's very elegant and clean. I think for nightlife, like clean, elegant places, Delray Beach, Coral Gables, Fort Myers, Deerfield Beach. Palm Beach is okay, but it's kind of like too much old. Like Sarasota's not bad, but Sarasota's a boring little town. It's not like a fun, great place. Tampa, Clearwater, St. Pete Beach is okay. St. Pete Beach. Melbourne is like Fort Myers. It's kind of like, I don't know. I think Melbourne's very similar to Fort Myers. For nightlife. Didn't you guys see the Brad Pitt movie? Have you seen a Brad Pitt movie?
What Brad Pitt? I've seen quite a few. Which one are you talking about?
They're asking, have you seen a Brad Pitt movie?
Yeah.
Don't his parents live in Gray Oaks in Naples?
Tom Cruise.
Oh, that's Tom Cruise. That's not Brad Pitt?
No.
What's the difference? Tom Cruise, Brad Pitt, aren't they the same people?
Tom Cruise is like 2 foot tall.
I thought Tom Cruise and Brad
And
Pitt
has
were...
brown hair.
I don't know. They're all the same.
Brad
to me.
Pitt is blonde.
So it's Tom Cruise's parents that live in Naples,
Yes.
not Brad Pitt.
Yes.
What's the difference? Same people.
There's quite a bit height difference there.
You know you're driving like an idiot when you're getting passed by a semi.
Yeah.
Now he's wondering why you sped up. He's like, huh, somebody ran to pass you. I wonder if we can make it to Fanning Springs for dinner, but I'm sure we gotta go further than that.
We have to go faster.
Your
and
favorite
further.
actor is Tom Cruise? Okay, Donovan says Tom Cruise is his favorite actor. So Tom Cruise's parent, it's Tom Cruise, right? Tom Cruise's parents have a house in Gray Oaks in Naples. I've actually seen their house. Gray Oaks in Naples. It's a
Was
very.
Tom the one that paid you? Yeah.
Oh, is that the time? The time I. Katie said I've worked for famous people all the time in Naples. And
Like,
the
I
funny-
saw the check and I'm like,
Katie,
I
what's
was
up?
like, did you go see this person?
I might have worked for Tom Cruise and not even known it.
Yeah. Was he really short? That's what I heard.
Yeah. It was a short guy. He said it was his parents' house. Anyways, I've worked in places in Naples. Like, Tom Cruise's parents have a house in Naples. Barbara Walters has a house in Naples.
Yeah.
Judge Judy has a house in Naples. Bill Gates has a house in Naples.
If you
Donald
saw a
Trump-
picture of him, would
Donald
you
Trump-
know if it was him or not?
Let me look it up. It's been a while.
Yeah.
But anyways, Tom Cruise's parents own a house in Gray Oaks in Naples, and I worked in there.
I think it's mom and stepdad or something,
Something like that. Okay. Let me see if I see his photo. Let me see if it looks like somebody I've worked for. It could have been him. I don't know. But in Naples, it's totally normal to work
It's
for.
normal.
It's absolutely normal in Naples to work for rich people. Like, it's just,
Like, there's pictures of the ice cream shop downtown, and Shia LaBeouf is getting ice cream. So, yeah.
you know the other guy, he used to do a lot of telenovelas in Spanish.
Mhm.
I don't know his name, but this guy was so famous. He was in all the Mexican telenovelas. Let me see if I can find this guy. I actually have a photo with him on my old phone.
Mhm.
I don't have that phone anymore, but I can't remember the guy's name. If I see his photo, I'd recognize him. But he was in telenovelas. In fact, my sister would know the guy's name.
Yeah, don't call her.
I don't know the guy's name, but he was famous. The guy was like on TV all the time back in the day. John Travolta. I've been there too. I've seen John Travolta's house. I've seen John Travolta's house. Okay, he has a place in Ocala. Okay. Now, I had a friend in Naples who went to buy an airplane in Ocala. So it's not far from where we are right now, actually. So my friend in Naples wanted to buy an airplane. So he brought me up here. Now, I had to drive his car back or something. Do you remember how? Did you come with me on that trip, or was it just me?
I had to work or something.
Okay. Well, anyways, I can't remember how we did. I think he paid me to bring him up here.
Yeah.
Okay. So my friend in Naples wanted to buy an airplane in Ocala. So I drove him up here, and when I drove him up here, we were in this gated community in Ocala, and it's absolutely wild. I've seen John Travolta's house. Yeah, I've seen it. I've been in front of his house. This is the most insane neighborhood I've ever seen. It's outside of Ocala, right out here in Ocala somewhere. It was down a country road. It was like a community. You go in there, and like the roads are made out of grass, and people like park their airplanes in front of their house. So like every house has a hangar, and John Travolta lives in this community, or used to live in that. You know, he came out of the closet.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, he did. I've seen photos of it on the internet.
He hasn't. It's on
It's
every
fake?
troll. Yeah.
It's fake. It's not real.
Yeah, he hasn't done.
So that's fake. It's not the
Yeah.
photos of him kissing a guy. That's fake.
Mhm.
Okay.
I don't know if it's
'Cause
fake, but
Well, they say he came out of the closet or something.
yeah.
True?
No, he
No.
didn't. I don't know
You
what
sure?
you're looking at, but no.
Okay. Well, I saw his house. The community was absolutely insane. Like, you go in there, and people will literally have, I know this sounds crazy, between $2 to $7 million worth of airplanes. signal heading this way. The signal's been good throughout most, but I think we're heading into a bad spot now. It was wild. Like, literally, like, if you're driving your car on the road, you got to move out of the way if there's an airplane coming. Like, literally, people are driving airplanes the whole day. And they say, I don't know if it's true or not, but that John Travolta flies this airplane every single day. I don't know if it's true or not, but the day that we were there, John Travolta was on an airplane and he was driving it. Like, they say he flies an airplane every day. Well, my friend, I would walk in there. These hangars are like bigger than your house. And we got to see like airplanes that were, I saw one airplane that was worth $2 million. You know, he's into Scientology. Yeah, they're all into that crap. Florida's a weird place, man. Let me just tell you. But anyways, it was a cool experience. I mean, I got to go in there. Like, you know, you're driving on the road and there's airplanes driving around all day. Some of these old airplanes, they look small in the air. Some of those things are huge. I mean, like, they are monstrously huge airplanes. It's just very noisy. I think it's a downside of living there. It's like there's always somebody flying airplanes. And you know what the scary part is? Like, these guys are like 70, 80 years old. And there's like 80-year-old guys flying airplanes. Can you imagine that? Like an 80-year-old guy, like some of these old guys, I'm like, these guys, they don't look like they should be driving cars, let alone flying airplanes. Yeah. They're old guys and they're flying airplanes all day long. And these are not like normal airplanes. Some of these airplanes are like from the 1940s. You know what I mean? It's just like, wow, you know? Unbelievable. I wanted to fly the airplane, but they talked and then negotiated. The airplane was like $20,000. It wasn't like nothing too fancy. Finally, he bought the airplane and he flew his airplane off, and I drove back. And I didn't think to record it. You know what I mean? Like, that would have been something worth recording.
Yeah.
It never crossed my mind. See, I had opportunities to start this YouTube channel a long time ago. Pilots live in different privileged world. Yeah. But I'll tell you, like, the scariest thing was just how old some of these guys were, and they were like flying airplanes. Florida's a weird place, man. There's so many weird crap going on in Florida. It's just people with a lot of money, too much money, too old with too much money. Weird place for sure. I think eventually we'll start to lose signal. We're almost to I-10. I don't know. There's no signal on I-10. I'm pretty sure. No, there's not even enough signal at all. So I think when we pass Lake City, we'll lose signal. I'm pretty sure. Let's see here. We're almost to I-10. I think when you get to I-10, if we stay on 75, there's signal all the way to Macon, right? But we're not going to stay on 75.
No, we're not.
But I wanted to go see that Benz.
I know, but you're not doing that. I
have a hotspot and I got rid of it. It does nothing for you. The hotspot gets as much signal as your phone. Diane, I had a hotspot. I canceled it last month because when I lived in Alabama, I couldn't get signal. When I lived in Lehigh, I couldn't get signal. Now I have amazing internet where I live. The thing about the hotspot is pretty simple. It's basically a phone signal. So there's nothing really special about a hotspot. It's just like a phone. So if your phone doesn't have signal, the hotspot doesn't have signal. Zach says, let me know if you come to Mobile. I may be in the area. Good to know. Can you use your phone as a hotspot? No. You can use your hotspot as a phone, but you can't use your phone as a hotspot. Not that I know of. But the hotspot, it's basically a little square device, and it's got a SIM card with a phone number. So my hotspot used to have a Montgomery, a 334 phone number. But if there's no signal on your phone, there's no signal on the hotspot. The hotspot is basically a phone. I use my iPhone is a hotspot. Okay, cool. But at the end of the, if your iPhone doesn't have signal, then your hotspot won't have signal. Yeah. I'm glad it got rid of it. It was $95. How much was it a month?
$95.
$95 a month, and I hated it. It was fairly reliable. And maybe once or twice it failed during the hurricane. After the hurricane, it didn't work, period.
Yeah.
I mean, after the hurricane, you couldn't even send a text message for a few weeks in some parts of Naples.
Yeah.
I had one once, a jetpack, very expensive. They're expensive. There's no doubt about it. Oh, and the device, we should sell it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even think about that. We could sell a hotspot. That would be something you could take into a pawn shop. We're never going to use that again.
Yeah.
Why would we ever use that again?
Sure.
We just take it to a pawn shop and get like like $280?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're not probably wanting to give you $10 for it.
Or we can hold the signal. I'm not going to end the live stream unless, you know. We'll see how hard from where we are to Naples, which is almost 5 hours. So it takes 5 hours to get from Naples to I-10.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It takes a lot of work to start a YouTube channel. Like, it's not really, at least a travel channel like we do, this is difficult. Like, you have to invest so much money. I think this trip might run us $9,000, $10,000 easy. That's a lot of money. Like, most people aren't going to invest $10,000 into a YouTube channel for one trip. And if they do, like I met this one guy, he had a YouTube channel. He told me he had $250,000 invested in his YouTube channel. Now, he's a millionaire. Nothing to him. But he's got a lot of money, and he travels a lot. And he did some videos in Naples and stuff. And he's got $250,000 in his YouTube channel between equipment and travels and stuff. And he hasn't made $6,000 off it. You know what I mean? Like, he was trying to ask me, like, oh, how do you really get this to work? I'm like, dude, the problem was he was trying to be so professional that it didn't have any substance to it, you know? The camera equipment was professional, the audio was professional, the editing was professional, the places he was going to were amazing, using cameras, using drones, but there was no substance to it. It was very fake. So he's like, I got all these really I got the camera, I go to all these cool places, I got the camera, I got the video, I got everything. Why isn't this working? I'm like, bro, because he has millions of dollars and he wants to do YouTube. He invested all this money into YouTube, but there was no substance to it. It was completely, like, if you watch the video, it was so bland and boring. And I'm talking high quality videos. Everything was really fancy and nice and put together, but you gotta have some type of, I don't know, life to it, you know? And a lot of people, they think just because they invest all this money in YouTube, like, I could go right now and I could do like all the Alcatraz and Joshua Tree, you know, nobody wants to see that. Like, everybody goes to those places. You gotta go to Compton, you gotta go to Los Angeles, you gotta like give people like substance, otherwise nobody's gonna watch it. You want to see some real crap, you know what I mean? It's not easy to go public, yeah. One guy makes millions by making it frozen honey with candy in it. Frozen honey, yeah, absolutely. Hello from Ukraine. Cool, welcome to our channel. We got the UK in the house, the Ukraine. The video without heart is like MTV, yeah. And it's come down to just because you make incredible videos and invest, like right now, I could spend $12,000 making videos, and if they're soulless, nobody's gonna watch it. You really gotta like go against your gut feeling, and it just makes it incredible. You know, and that's not easy. That's like our last video to Oklahoma was a complete flop. That last road trip to Oklahoma, it was not really that great. We played it too safe.
Yep.
That last trip we went on to Oklahoma was a failure.
We played it
We played it too safe. We were scared to say what we felt. We were too censored. We censored ourselves.
Yeah.
You know, in Alabama, we played it friendly. We shouldn't have. You know, like, you got to go out there and just say what's on your mind. And sometimes what's on your mind feels wrong to say, offend some people. On top of the fact, Oklahoma's depressing. Yeah, Diane, no doubt. Oklahoma is just depressing, no doubt about that. But I would say that Oklahoma trip was a failure. We invested thousands of dollars into that trip, and we did not get our money back on that one. And we usually don't fail. That short trip to Alabama and Georgia was a failure too, for the most part. You can definitely flop, man. Like, even if you think you know what you're doing, you can flop. Now, what trip was a huge success? Colorado was a huge success, and New Mexico was a huge success.
Yeah.
Texas is good. The thing about Texas is people in Texas don't get offended. People in Texas love our channel, and they don't get mad at us. And I don't know what it is about Texas, but like, there's a camaraderie between Texas and Florida, where if you're from Florida and you're in Texas, they respect you for it, you know?
6 miles to the I-10.
Yeah, we're almost to I-10. But you know, our last Texas trip wasn't as good as the first 2 trips.
Yeah.
So, like, the first time we went to Houston, it blew up. Like, I got a Houston video that got 100,000 views, and it was just us driving around. Like, but the thing about Houston is, like, we blew it up the first time we went. The second time we went was good, but the third time we went, it wasn't as interesting anymore.
It was played out.
It was played out. So you just have to really cover a lot of ground before you burn an area out. I don't even know how to explain it, but like I know, like, my subscribers want to see Las Vegas hoods, want to see Los Angeles hoods, want to see probably San Diego. Probably not as much, but it could. You never know. I know they want to see San Francisco.
If we're gonna see Las
Vegas,
Vegas,
I know they want to see Oakland for sure.
If we're gonna see Las Vegas hoods, I want to see what the Strip is actually like.
Oh, of course. If we go to Las Vegas, we'll go to the Strip. No doubt about it. But there's some things you know your audience wants. Like, if I go to Los Angeles and I don't do South Central, I don't do Skid Row, I don't do, like, Santa Monica, for example. I would want to see Santa Monica.
Yeah.
My audience may not want to see that. So you have to draw that. When you travel as a YouTuber, Aspen, Colorado, that's another one we haven't done. It's very expensive to go there, though. I'll be honest with you, the reason we didn't go to Aspen, it was just so expensive. We were like, it didn't monetarily make sense. But sometimes that means nothing.
Yeah.
You know? Like, I know, like, let's say if I'm heading to Louisiana, I know New Orleans isn't that big of a hit, but it was on our last trip.
Like Lake Tahoe, Aspen, and all that. Yeah. That's like what the rich people do, the famous people.
And those people can afford to do it.
Yeah.
So they're going to see it. There's no do a Compton video, it's going to be a hit. Skid Row, well, we did Kensington in Philadelphia and it didn't do that well. Our Kensington, Philadelphia video didn't blow up.
Maybe at that time it wasn't something that was you know.
It's weird. It's weird. But you really do have to like know what the crowd you have to know.
Like our Baltimore video did pretty well.
Yeah. And it took a while.
That's what things do. Sometimes it takes a while for things to get popular.
All right, we're almost to Interstate 10. We're on 75 heading north. We're almost to Interstate 10. Almost to Interstate 10. And I think when we get to Live Oak, oh snap. Oh, there'll be a lot of cool cars because they just had a Florida Classic.
Yeah.
There'll be people coming back from the Florida Classic. We might see a lot of cool cars. We just passed Lake City. We're about to turn on Interstate 10. I'm pretty sure.
Exit.
Yeah, that's the exit. I'm sure we're gonna lose signal because I know when you get to Madison, there's not even enough signal to open up. There's not even enough signal to open up YouTube.
Map.
Yeah, there's definitely dead spots here. Now I think once we get back to Alabama, the signal gets better through Alabama. Signal gets better through Mississippi, I think, and Louisiana. But out here, there's no signal.
It's bad when there's good signal in Mississippi.
Mississippi has good signal, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, Mississippi has incredible signal.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like northern Louisiana. Great signal. Middle of nowhere places.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
California, I think California. We're going to try to make it to California. I'm so excited. I couldn't sleep, man. My eyes are red. I'm just like, it's been crazy, but not worth it.
Get out of the way.
Quítate del medio, hacer. Go to Minnesota? No, we're going to stay away from the northern states.
At least for this.
At least for the winter.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to stay out of the northern states. This is beautiful up here. Big oak trees. Yeah, finally, man. We'll keep track of how much money we spend. I guess we could give them a summary. If we only use the money, well, we got to pay on our bill, so it gets confusing.
Yeah. I can still calculate.
We'll give you guys an idea how much money the trip costs. I'm calculating $9,000-$10,000 easy, but we'll see how much it costs. We'll find out what it costs. Because this car is more economical, so it may not be like the gas bill may not.
That trip we took last year was like
Colorado.
No, not Colorado. New York,
Michigan,
and all that was only $6,000.
Yeah. I know, so maybe we could pull it off for 7,000 or 8,000. Who knows? We'll figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
We'll figure it out. Yep, we're taking the turn now. No, it costs a lot more to travel. Gas. Well, the thing is, this car is more gas efficient than other cars.
Yeah.
And I think right now in the winter, hotels are cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
There's also that, like, if you're traveling when hotels are expensive, like tonight, if we stayed at the Omni in New Orleans, it's $150.
Yeah.
There's times of the year where it's $600. You know, like Mardi Gras, it's gonna be up to $600 for the same hotel room.
Yeah.
No one to pass the semi.
I will. Hold on.
We'll see when we lose signal. Is he gonna get out of the way or not?
Let me see.
You might just want to pass him. He doesn't seem like he's gonna try to pass the other semi, so you might just want to. There's a semi he's trying to pass, so alright, whatever. I think we'll lose signal up ahead for sure. We'll start to lose signal.
We'll see.
See what happens. Plus, you will get bed bugs. Ha 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 ha! Bed bug. Hey, bed bug, man. They want to hear you sing, Katie. Sing some Linkin Park.
Wow, okay.
Headstrong to take on anyone. I know that you are
that's
wrong.
Trapped,
And
Jose.
this is not where you. That's not Linkin Park?
No, that's Trapped.
Okay, let me try something else. I hate everything about you. Why do I?
That's 3 Days of Grace.
That's not Linkin Park?
No. So now I can tell you that. Yeah.
I was born in East LA. Bay. They're clapping for you. Sing some Guns N' Roses.
Every rose has its thorn.
Kuliki takati. Kuliki takata. Diggity daga diggity.
I don't know.
Alright, let me sing something romantic from when I was a child.
No one wants to hear you sing. They're asking about me.
No, they want me to sing too, bro. Alright, I'm gonna sing something romantic when I was a child. This was a romantic song from my childhood. Kuliki taka dig, kuliki taka ta, diggity taka diggity da. That's a romantic song from my childhood. Hi, how far you will drive? California. We're heading to California. We're on Interstate 10. I suspect we're... Okay, Katie, sing me some Mariah Carey.
Oh boy. Oh
Together!
my gosh, please don't.
I'm trying to help. I'm in accompanying voice.
Like his dress.
I'm in accompanying voice. I'll accompany you, okay?
Comes up. You're drowning me.
Then sing.
Goodbye.
No, you can sing. Like, what's a song you would know the lyrics to? Britney Spears.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
I can't hit you on camera.
Don't.
No. No, we came in our own car. I wish I had rented a car. This thing's so uncomfortable. How about Dixieland Delight?
I don't know the lyrics.
How about Kalijah?
Kalijah was an Indian man.
Huh?
I don't know the lyrics.
Okay, how about some Aaliyah?
Huh?
Aaliyah, you don't know any Aaliyah songs?
I might have in like 2001, but like I haven't
Okay,
really.
here, I'm gonna karaoke. Let me find a song. Let me find the lyrics to SPM Dallas to Houston. Let's try some. Think about a song you know lyrics to. I don't know. SPM Dallas. What the dang deal? To Dallas, Texas. Last night I had a girl with a big. Okay, this is way too vulgar. Okay. I'm SP Mexi. Girls think I'm sexy. Back in junior high school, used to dress a little preppy. Now I'm in the Benzo with my boy Jojo, with the John Gotti and the DJ Lobo. I'm in the hotel Lagodo. I got the whole bang bang riding in the cocktail, sipping on the lean promethazine with my boy Frankie. He's a cumbia king. I sag my jeans down to my knees. Can I get a hit of the Switzerland, please? I'm so alert. Boys getting hurt. Step into the S. I'ma let the guns squirt. I got my rolling K. No, I'm in. That's the dang home to the SPM. Oh my Lord. What a pretty day. I love the D-Town. I think I'm gonna stay. This is for my raza. I got a beer panza. I burn my fingers trying to smoke a cucaracha. Hey, mamma mia. Rest in peace, Aaliyah. I miss you like I miss Selena Quintanilla. Hold me up and let them go hard on the mic. I used to sell on the speed bike. What up to Maria? She's from Honduras. My family in Mexico, they still rob tourists. I'm in the room rolling up the ganj. My mom in the kitchen rolling up the masa. The whole Mexplex, SPM Mex. My boy at the photo shoot gave me some X. I'm a pop one. I guess I'm with the wicked. Gotta get a Santa coming down the chimney. Hold on, man. Let me ask Rashid. Say, mother, what you put in this? Horrible lyrics. People are clapping. Not sure what they're clapping about. The last episode. The last episode. Mysterious Way. Sing Michael Jackson. Katie, your turn. They want Michael Jackson.
Billie Jean is not, but she's just a girl that thinks that I am the one. But the kid is not my son. That's the only one I could think of at the time.
Alright. Where the crap are the lyrics to this song? I'm not sure. Okay, the lyrics. La da da la da da. It's a M-O-G Snoop Dogg. La da da da. You know I'm mobbing with the D-R-E. Okay. I'm gonna try to sing the Snoop. I think this is a Snoop Dogg part. Top dog, bite them all. Yeah, I'm burning up. DPGC, yeah, I'm turning that up. CPT, LBC, yeah, we hooking back up. And they bang this in the club, baby, gotta get up. Doug in DD, yeah, they giving it up. Up low life, yo. Take this D with this jet. Out of town, put it down for the father of rap. If yo get show trap, come back, get back. That's part of success. If you believe in the X, you'll be relieving your stress. Alright. We need some better suggestions. This music sucks. How about something romantic? Some Frank Sinatra. Katie, you're on Frank Sinatra.
Fly me to the moon. Watch me see among the stars.
How about some Johnny Cash? We're down to 30 people. They left.
Yeah.
They're like, nope. I don't know yet. We're just driving to Cali somewhere. There's no real plan to this. We're just going. We're down to 30 people. They've had our singing was a bad idea. They're like, nope. This sucks. They all went away. Sing some New York by New York by Frank Sinatra. That's a good one. Frank Sinatra, New York. Do you know that one? New York by Frank Sinatra.
New York.
I don't know how it goes.
I don't know how it goes.
New York. This guy's from New York. Okay, how about? Oh, I know one that I know lyrics to. Yellow Submarine.
We all live in a yellow submarine.
Let me get the lyrics for it.
Yellow submarine. Yellow submarine.
Alright, I'm gonna start from the top. Going back to Cali. In the town where I was born, lived a man who sailed the sea, and he told of his life in the land of submarines. So we sailed onto the sun till we found a sea of green. And that's it. We all live in a yellow mobile home, yellow mobile home, yellow mobile home in the hood, dog. We're down to like 30 people. They're like, shut up already. We went from like 80 people to 30 people just by us singing.
Yeah, it was probably
Like how to ruin a live stream. Start singing. Alright guys, so we're on Interstate 10. We took this turn out towards the west. I'm surprised we still have signal around here. I think eventually we'll lose signal. We have to. There's just dead air. We might. Who knows? We literally lost 60% of our audience. 60.
Stop trying to sing, Jose.
We all live in a yellow mobile home, in a trailer park, in a bad neighborhood. We all live in Royal Cove Drive. Somehow we're still alive. We all work for rich people along the beach. They don't pay us crap, they're a freaking leech. We all work for rich people along the beach. They don't pay us crap. How about Tom Petty, Running Down a Dream? You know that one, Tom Petty? This gas station is really trashy from what I remember. I love how you picked like the trashiest place to get off. There's like homeless people begging over here. Oh crap! Man, you drive like crap. You picked like the trashiest gas station. There's like one homeless person over here, a guy walking. This gas station, he's getting her food. This is where people walk. This gas station is so trashy. This is like the trashiest place in America. I'm not even kidding you.
It's not this one.
You know on I-10 in North Florida, you get off at these exits, you're like, It's not as scary as Mississippi. Remember the first time we got off in we are in Live Oak, Florida, along Interstate 10 with North Florida. This area, we gotta get gas to it.
And I gotta
Use the restroom
yeah,
facility.
it's been a while.
It's been a while for me too. Yeah, I gotta use the bathroom.
Ugh.
Yes, y'all can hang out and talk to each other. We'll stop singing for a bit. I might bring some people back. This area is so trashy. Like, this area of Florida is so trashy. Like, you get off of these gas stations and you see stuff, you're like, oh my gosh. I mean, like, it's always like people begging and like, just like, it's a trashy area. It really is. But the barbecue out here makes it worth it. No barbecue today. We got a lot of room. I want to eat in New Orleans tonight. But man, it's going to be a long haul to New Orleans. I don't know if we can make it to New Orleans tonight. We're going to get some gas, guys. We really got to use the bathroom. Katie's been driving all day. It'll be my turn to drive for sure. And then she'll manage the live stream. I got to get some gas, use the bathroom. It's been a long drive. Get some of this garbage out of here. So you guys talk to each other. If you've been watching the live stream, just get in there together. Get in there. If you've been watching the live stream, talk to each other while we're in there, okay? And if somebody asks what's going on, just say, hey, we're getting gas. So you guys entertain each other for like 5 minutes, all right? We all live in a yellow mobile home. Yellow mobile home. You guys notice that the guy was bringing the girl food that was begging. But then people are begging half the time. They're not even hungry. They're just on stuff, you know what I mean? How that goes. Dude, it smells like horse poop, really nasty. This exit smells like horse poop. This gas station absolutely stinks, man. This place is disgusting. Oh, it smells like horse crap everywhere. Oh, it's so nasty. Oh, what a nasty gas station. We got 32,000 miles on it, but it's gonna change. 32,000 miles so far. It's gonna go up. Man, it's some crap out here. Okay, now we're filled up. $38, not bad. Not bad at all. I'll disconnect this phone, it's getting hot. Not bad, $38. This car's that's the one thing about this car that I will tell you is, I mean, $38. You know what I mean? Like, it's so fuel efficient. And that's like the one thing about this car that really is a game changer for us is the fuel efficiency. It's like we just put $38 in it, and now Like, I think the most I've ever put in this car is like $48. And that's like when it's been completely empty. You know what I mean? I get to sit comfortable. Katie and I have a totally different layout for how we drive, so. But, yeah, we're in Live Oak, Florida. That's right. We're right outside of Live Oak, Florida. Just where Interstate 75 meets I-10. Ooh, okay. It smells so nasty here. There's like trailers parked over there. That guy's truck has been pumping for like 5 minutes. Yeah, you know what? He has. A lot of these, they got Miami license. They're from Miami. And a lot of these guys, you just never know with these Cuban guys, bro. They got fake credit cards, and they might be running fake credit cards. So if they got fake credit cards, they'll have another tank underneath it. Like, he could have, like, see all that stuff he's got in the back? That whole truck could just be one giant gas tank, you know? That's the same truck that I used to have. But he could have another gas tank underneath it, and, like, he could have a fake, you know, the swiping fake credit cards, so he could run, he might have the capacity for, I don't know, 200 gallons, I don't know, freaking 800 pounds of gas, you know what I mean? You just never know. 1,600 pounds of gas, who knows? They could be running fake credit cards until they, usually the gas pump, every $100 will stop you, but some of these fuel pumps, they'll keep going forever. I got 32,000 miles on this thing, but when I get back, it'll be a lot more. You never know. You never know. You just never know. Yeah. This gas station smells disgusting, bro. But a lot of times when people are doing credit card fraud, they get out of the Miami. It's so burnt out in South Florida that if they're doing, I'm not saying that's what he's doing, but when they do it, then they have to run up to North Florida or Alabama or Georgia, some other state, because they've burnt out Florida so much. They've literally burnt out Florida. Look at her with a drink. Dang it, Katie, you're spending my money. You're spending my money. You got yourself a drink, but you ain't getting me nothing? Now that ain't right. So let me get this straight. You got yourself a drink, but you ain't getting me nothing?
Yeah.
That ain't right. You know that ain't right. The first thing is that you're spending my money.
Second thing is I'm spending your money.
You're spending my money, women. And you got yourself some, but you didn't even think about me. All right, let's go. We got a lot of road to cover. Oh,
Yeah.
I think on in a rush or something. Young teenage girl in a rush.
Don't know how this one
You notice how bad this gas station smells?
It didn't smell bad.
Out here. There's like horse trailers over here.
Did you go inside it?
No, there was a horse trailer here. You can smell it from like, oh, there it is right there, that horse trailer. You can smell that trailer from a mile away. It is bad.
Did you go inside the gas
Yeah,
station?
I went in the bathroom.
What was your thought of that?
Marketing.com. I literally can't breathe. There's like so much horse hair in there. I think I might be allergic to horses.
Like,
What is your thoughts? Find words to your thoughts. Explain.
like everything was like candy everywhere.
Dude, that trailer smells so bad.
Yeah. It's cows, I think.
No, they're horses.
It looks like cow trailer.
Okay. Stinks, man. Remember, you got your live stream, so
Yeah.
you manage that.
Yep.
I think by the time we get to Madison, we'll drop signal. I can't believe we still got signal this far out. Who knows? Maybe they fixed this since the last time we were through here. You smell it? Smell that horse pee? You Cuban man.
Cool with me.
Yeah, a lot of Cubans here. This area got filled up with Cubans. Live Oak's got a lot of Cubans going up here.
Oh, I noticed in there.
You notice a lot of Cubans?
Yeah, the words. No space.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He's driving on the grass.
No one other than a Cuban would say I said it.
Oh, I said it, man. I said it, man. Do you see how many homeless people there are here?
Yeah.
Off the Tallahassee.
Yeah.
We've never been this far north this early.
Yeah.
We're usually like leaving at 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
Bad as that sounds. Off the Tallahassee. We'll see. I think by Madison we'll signal. I think by the Madison rest stop,
Yeah.
it'll shut off by then.
Like, literally, my thoughts of that place would be like, this is a 5-year-old stream.
Yeah, there's a lot of marketing going into that one. And they're smart. They know the kids are in a car, they're bored. Parents are probably tired. They're going to want to like buy them something just to shut them up. You know? Dude, that trailer smells so bad. Are you allergic to horses?
I don't know.
Your mom's allergic. Is it your mom? Somebody else.
Yeah, Mom.
This trailer here stinks so bad, bro.
That's cattle.
Oh, dude, you smell it?
Yes, that's cattle.
Wow, that stinks. But GPS, make sure there's no speed traps ahead, because I'm not going to play games. Horrendous. This camera's shaking a lot. You might have to hold it or something.
Yeah, because you're going.
90?
Yeah.
Yeah. Make sure there's no speed traps ahead.
Why would I? Yeah.
Seems like at about 80 there's no shake.
Okay.
Any speed traps?
No. I am not seeing any speed traps.
Try Mobile, Alabama. See if there's some more speed traps past Tallahassee.
I put it in Los Angeles, honey.
No, put in Mobile. Put in Tallahassee first, and then put in Mobile afterwards. See if there's any speed traps along the way here. If you put in
Okay,
America,
right before Tallahassee,
yeah,
at like that Lloyd place,
there's a rainbow.
there's speed traps.
There's a sun rainbow. That's pretty interesting. Let me see where. How far are we from it?
Like right before you get to Tally.
There's construction. There's a speed trap, yeah. There's no speed traps outside of Cali. Look at this rainbow.
I got coffee.
Yeah, you got something that for you and that for me. That's great. Very.
I would share with you.
I don't want it. Because you thought about yourself. You know what I mean? You're going to have to figure out how to keep that from shaking. Something you might have to put your finger on it, or I don't know.
That doesn't help too much.
Well, I did it for hours. Can you help if I go faster? Speed up a little bit, see if it helps.
Yeah, that did it.
How many people you got? Are they saying anything?
No, 52.
3 cars. Okay, it's going to shake when you're going downhill, apparently.
They had to take. They shut down part of I-4 yesterday due to a chase and a shootout on the highway.
Yeah, I saw that in the morning.
Some people have no sense.
Say your goodbyes. We're getting the no signal area anyway. We're out.
Okay, bye everyone.
Yep, no signal area.
Thank you for watching and staying with us, and watch us on our journey.
Yep, no signal area, so we're done. No signal.